Hi. I do that every week now, don't I? It's because I have to. It's the world we live in now, man. It's kind of insane. This little guy on the screen has caused more havoc this last few days than I've seen in some time. It made me think back to the COVID years of Pokemon. It really did. That's how insane it was. It was stupid. It was really stupid. And as many people as I tried to warn about what would happen, of course, nobody believed me. Yeah, this little guy right here caused all the havoc. Admittedly, it's an awesome piece of artwork. It really is. But yeah, he just people are just weird, man. It's like people just don't want to understand how, economics works and how things work, and I'm trying to tell them because I've been through this, especially in the COVID years, but even before that. But yeah, that's people for you, man. Yeah. How are y'all doing this morning? It's Saturday, September 30th. Wow, it's fall now. Can you believe it? It's already fall. Thank God the summer's over. Oh God, man. The summer was terrible. What are y'all talking about? You didn't hear? You don't know? The Van Gogh Pikachu scandal? Well, I wouldn't really call it a scandal. I guess I'd call it an event. Yeah. The whole thing was just insanity. It was so dumb. And again, it was like I said, it was one of those situations where I tried to warn as many people as I could, but the FOMO is real, man. And it's like people just don't want to believe me. I've been in this business over 30 years. I hate to admit that because that tells you how old I am. Keep in mind, I've been collecting cards since I was a child, so take that into account. Anyway, but yeah, I've been in this business over 30 years, and I've seen some wild stuff happen, be it in trading card games, in sports cards, in collectible card games. They are a little bit different. Yeah, I've seen some pretty wild stuff, man, and I knew immediately when I found out about this. I knew immediately what was going to happen. I saw it coming. 10 miles down the road, I was like, oh, I already see what's going to happen here. And it's exactly what happened. And again, like I said, you can warn people all you want, but people are still going to do what people do, which is panic. If you don't know, again, just to kind of, this little guy right here, this is the Van Gogh Pikachu for those of you who don't know. I know Moni knows who this is. This is the Van Gogh Pikachu. There is an actual card, a playable card, with this artwork that you can play in the Pokemon TCG. It just came out on Thursday. Okay, it's a promo card, and there are a couple different ways that you can get that promo card. It's a beautiful piece of art. It's an amazing looking card. It's full art and everything. It's really, really nice. So yeah, most people are going to want this thing. So the two ways right now that I know to get, or that you could get this particular card, was one, there was an event over in the Netherlands, of all places. They had to pick a European country, I guess, to premiere it. So they picked the Netherlands because that's the nicest place they can think of in Europe. Every other place in Europe is terrible. And no, they picked the Netherlands because apparently they have like a Van Gogh, like a Van Gogh kind of art exhibit there. And so anyways, it's connected to Van Gogh for the whole 50th anniversary Van Gogh exhibit thing. So the whole deal is that if you go to the museum and you perform this activity, it's like a little kind of mini adventure thing where you have to go through the museum and I don't know, do some stuff. It's really easy to do, apparently. And once you complete that activity, as a reward, they give you a copy of the promo card. That's it. You don't even have to buy it. Now, as far as there being admittance into the museum, I don't know how that works over there. Here, in a lot of places in the States, you can actually get into museums for free. However, they do take donations, and it is, I wouldn't say expected, but it is kind of the right thing to do because, I mean, it's a museum. They have to pay for stuff, right? So yeah, it's kind of expected that you pass them a couple bucks, just to, little something, little tribute, so that you can go in and enjoy all the different stuff that they have on display. But anyways, yeah, minus any fees that you may be charged, that's all you have to do to get the card. That's all you have to do. Just go there, do the activity, and they give you a copy of the card. Okay. That was the first news to hit. And so people thought, oh, God, this is the only place where I can get this card. How on earth am I going to get this card when I'm an American and you can only get it over in the Netherlands? That's the assumption that a lot of people had, which was completely wrong. So, first off, in the Netherlands, give it up for the Dutch, man. They know how to have a riot. Moni's like, yeah, I guess we do. As much crap as you Europeans give us Americans for our Black Friday shenanigans that we do every year, when I saw those videos coming out of that museum in the Netherlands, I was like, hey, that looks like America, man. It really did. I'm sorry. But yeah, there was, I wouldn't say a full-blown riot, but things got testy for a little while, man. People were being aggressive. Children were getting shoved aside. It was pretty bad, man. The huge mistake they made was all the because, I mean, not only do you have the card, but there's a lot of other Van Gogh stuff that you could purchase that they had there. They had card sleeves, they had play mats, they had postcards, they had journals, all kinds of good stuff with various Van Gogh art on it, and also Van Goghized, I guess, Pokemon characters. Like Snorlax was on there. Smeargle, I believe, was another character that you could find on all these various products. Well, instead of putting them behind like a counter or something and having people queue in a line to go up and be like, yes, I would like this and this and this. No, they just stuck them all out there. So there was a massive rush to this little table that had all the merchandise, and so people just rushed it. And it was not pretty. Yeah, stuff was getting knocked over, things were falling on the floor, people were just grabbing everything they could. It was a madhouse. Okay, and so based on that, everybody again assumed, oh, well, this is the only place you can get it. So what happens, of course, scalpers get their hands on some of these cards, whether legitimately or illegitimately, because there were a few sellers on eBay that had a suspicious number of these promos. So I'm guessing certain individuals that probably have some sort of connection to the Pokemon company probably got some of these promos early, knew they were going to come out, knew they were going to be hot like crazy, and posted them on eBay. The highest price I saw in which people were actually buying this promo card, $500. $500. And I just looked at that price and I was like, no. No, 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 no. What are you people doing? You're just helping the scalpers out. What on earth are you doing? This one guy had 10 copies. That's why I said a suspicious amount of promos. Everybody's only supposed to get 1, maybe 2. But this guy had 10. And he sold them all for $500 each. So minus fees and everything, he probably walked away with about $4,500. Because you have to pay eBay fees and all that stuff. So yeah, he made a really nice chunk of change there. Which I don't necessarily hate him for. I mean, maybe he actually needs the money, or maybe he's just being a jerk. I don't know. Anyway, so people were paying $500 for this card like morons. And I have to do that because I'm losing my patience over it. And I saw it and I'm like, this is so stupid. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. This promo card is not going to be rare. And one of the things that I have said on Twitter all day Thursday, all day Friday, and I will continue saying it today, is this is a $5 card. Here's the reason why I think it's a $5 card. You can actually go, or you could actually go to Pokemon Center, PokemonCenter.com, and place an order. And if you order one of the specialty products that ties in with the whole Van Gogh theme, for every item that you order, not every order, every item you order, you get a copy of the promo card. So essentially, if I wanted to, if they were still available, I could go in there and I could get 10 packs of card sleeves. As long as they're Van Gogh themed and they're part of the collection, I could buy 10 packs of card sleeves, and I would also get, because of that order, I would also get 10 copies of that Pikachu card. Again, this is a card that people were paying $500 each for. I could just go place an $80 order on Pokemon Center and get 10 of them. So why on earth were people paying $500 for? Because they're idiots. And because of FOMO. I'm tired of being nice about it. I know people are like, whoa, Rich is kind of aggressive on this. Yes, I am getting aggressive because I'm tired of people doing these things. It's just dumb at this point. You think people would have learned in the COVID years. Don't pay scalpers. Don't do that. It's just dumb. Because I can tell you why it's dumb, and it's the biggest reason why it's dumb right now. Again, Thursday, 10 people at least paid $500 for that card. The card yesterday, midday, had dropped down to $90. So in one day, from $500 to about $90. That's how much the price tanked. Because everybody was getting them. More and more and more of them were hitting the market, and people just wanted to sell them. They realized what was happening. They realized that it was on a nosedive. They're like, we got to get rid of these cards now if we want to sell them. Put them out there at $90, and people bought them at $90. I'm going to go to Amazon not Amazon. I'm going to go to eBay right now. Let me see what the Van Gogh Pikachu card is going for right now. Let me see how many are out there. There may still be some out there that are listed at stupid high prices, but a lot of them have really come down. Let me see. Not best match. I'm going to do auctions. Oh, that has 4 days left. Okay. Yeah, it looks like for now it's dried up a little bit. People are waiting to get their orders in. But as I can see right now, there's one card on there right now that's currently sitting at $50. There's another one here that's sitting at $43, another one at $51. So, yeah, that gives you an idea of how common this card actually is. And I can tell you right now, that price is going to continue to go down. Because once all the people who ordered from Pokemon Center, especially here in the States, or in Canada, I know they have, they can do Canadian orders there too. But once all the people who ordered from Pokemon Center get their cards, one, the demand is going to die, or not completely die, but it will go down. Or some of those people may think, oh, well, I got this promo for free. I might as well get, $50 or whatever I can for it and just pay for my order. So those people are going to start going to eBay trying to sell their card. And that's going to drive down prices even more. And so by next week, that card price is probably going to be down to about $25. But wait, there's more! There was an announcement that there will be events similar to the event in the Netherlands happening in other European countries, such as the UK, Germany, and probably, France, the larger countries out there. Probably going to have their own events. So that means more promos that are going to be made available. As far as them having that sort of thing happen here in the States, I have not heard anything yet. So I don't know. I think they're just going to keep doing the Pokemon Center thing. Mostly because I can't think of any museum that's dumb enough to actually want to host something like that. Yeah, because here in the States, people are relentless. Scalpers are absolutely relentless. They will do anything to get their hands on those cards. So can you imagine an American museum just getting swamped, by a bunch of, 30-year-old dudes trying to get this Pikachu card so they can try and sell it for $50 each? But anyways, so on Pokemon Center, they are sold out of every single Van Gogh item. Every single one. They're all gone. And so the question is, okay, well, you could only get the Van Gogh Pikachu if you bought a Van Gogh Pokemon item. So how do you get the card now from Pokemon Center? They've already announced that they are figuring out other ways for people to get the Van Gogh Pikachu. So that's already in the works. I've already had rumblings that they are going to reproduce certain Van Gogh items that you can buy. Probably most notably the play mats, the card sleeves, stuff that's relatively easy to reproduce. Not the hardcore stuff, like some of the stuff like the journals and all that. They probably won't reproduce those, or at least if they do, they're not going to do as many, just because those take a little more effort and time to get them actually produced. Whereas the card sleeves, they probably already have somebody in-house that does that for them. Similar to the cards, how they have their own printing center now. They could just print as many cards as they want. Same thing with the playmats. They can order the playmats and get them done here in the United States very easily. So those types of things I think are eventually going to come back in stock. As far as when they're going to be back in stock, I don't know. But they will be. And when I mentioned this on Twitter, of course, there's like 2 or 3 people. No, they said they're sold out. They're not going to reproduce any of it. If you sincerely believe that they are not going to go back and reproduce any of this Van Gogh stuff to sell, you have no idea how business works. You have no idea how business works, and you need to be quiet and go back to the back of the class and let me tell you how it's going to work. The Van Gogh stuff, as I mentioned, sold out here in the United States in literally like 4 hours. All of it in like 4 hours. They made tens of millions of dollars in 4 hours from this Van Gogh promotion. They see that and they're like, that is a lot of money. And what does the Pokemon company like to do? Just like every other company. And I'm not vilifying them for this, because this is what companies do. They are there to make money. So why on earth would you see something like this and be like, wow, all the Van Gogh stuff sold out. Let's never produce that again. That is the dumbest thing anybody could potentially think. It's like, why would you think that they would just stop? No, they're not going to stop. They will produce more of this stuff because it sells. And they know that it sells well and everybody wants that damn Pikachu card. So to not reproduce it would be one of the dumbest business moves that the Pokemon company could ever do. So they are absolutely going to produce more of the Van Gogh stuff. It's going to happen. Yeah, if you think it's not going to happen, you are a moron and like I said, have no idea how business works. Because if you produce a product that is 100% a home run, like massive amounts of money produced, you are going to make more of it. It's just how it is. Every company does it. And they will continue to do it because companies like money. God dang it, I can't get up on this rock. So yeah, there will be more Van Gogh stuff. I just don't know exactly when it's going to hit. But even beyond that, they also said that they are going to try and mark other items that would be eligible to get a free copy of the Pikachu card. So, yeah. It was just a huge fiasco. Like I said, people were paying $500 for this dumb card. It's now down to like $50. It's going to keep going down. More are going to be produced. What makes me a little more sad is there's this guy that I kind of chit-chat back and forth with on Twitter. Not like every day, but like, a couple times a week, because we both do cards and we both have little card businesses. And I was telling him, he's one of the people I told. I was like, dude, it's going to be a $5 card. Just leave it alone. Don't mess with that. Don't screw with eBay. And what gets me is that he knows better. I know he knows better. But what did he do? He went and he bought one for $175. $175 he paid for that Pikachu card. And I'm like, no! Why did you do that, man? I'm like, yeah, I know you know better. He's like, I'm like, oh, dude, you just enriched somebody for a $5 card. So yeah, he bought a card for $175. And again, today, it's now $50. I'm like, you gonna try and do refund, return something? What are you doing? And he's like, no, I think I'll just keep it. Because there are going to be people out there who bought these cards for several $100s who are seeing the price now, who are going to want to cancel their order or do refunds. They're going to want to do it. It's going to happen. And there's going to be... Oh, wow, look at that, a shiny. That's what I was running around here for. Another one of these little shinies. But, yeah, there's going to be a flurry of people wanting to do cancellations or returns. It's going to be insane. However, eBay's pretty clear about how they work that. I think most of the people that were selling that Pikachu card specifically said no returns, no refunds. And if they put that in their listing, then the buyers are kind of screwed. They can try to contest the charge with their credit card company, but they're going to lose. It's one of those few instances where they will actually lose if they contest it with their credit card company. Random shiny nose pass, nothing to see here. Does anybody want this? Does anybody want the shiny nose pass? Because this is like my 4th one. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This is like my 4th shiny nose pass. I think it's so easy to get the shiny nose pass because they stand out so much. They're so easy to spot. Look, see, here's another one. And let me see. This one, I think, on my team is already one. Yeah, this is my 4th one because this one I'm actually going to evolve so that I have a shiny Probo Pass. And then I have another one somewhere in here that I'm going to keep as a nose pass. Or whatever. DJ! Thank you for the membership. I appreciate that. A Alolan Vulpix for it. There it is. Yeah, here's the other shiny. Yeah, see, that's the one I'm keeping as a nose pass. This one I'm evolving. And then these two, like I said, there you go. There's 4 of them. And here's the kicker. I've gotten all 4 of these in like the last week. I just keep getting them. One of them was an outbreak. There was an outbreak, and no, I did not use a shiny sandwich. I used the rock encounter sandwich or whatever. And doing the rock encounter sandwich thing really did work because in less than 5 minutes, I got 2 shinies. Did I see your message? Let me see. What was your message? Hello. Oh, how do you want to do a... Hey, do you want to do a union circle? I don't generally do union circles because they're quite honestly kind of boring. Do you need to do a union circle for anything specific, like an evolution or something? If that's what you need it for, then I'll help you out there and do it. But other than that, I really do not like doing union circles. Because the few times that I have done them in the past, they basically devolve into 4 people just running off doing their own thing anyway. Yeah. Because I've found that it can be very difficult to get 3 other people to do what I'm trying to do. They just kind of go off and do their own thing. So I'm just like, I'm just not going to do these anymore. Like I said, the only time that I do them or will willingly do them is if you need something to evolve. Or if you want to try and do the whole cross version thing, Scarlet Violet thing, that sort of stuff. But even then, the cross version thing doesn't work that well. Do you want to battle instead? You mean do raids? Yeah, we're going to do raids. Always do raids. In fact, I have a raid right here if you want to do this one. Yeah, this is a 5-star Ninetales. You want to do a Ninetales? Ooh, he's a Psychic type. Excuse me, let me see. Psychic doesn't like... What does Psychic not like? Where's my Pokemon weakness chart? I always forget. I can never remember. Okay, let's see. Psychic. There we are. Psychic does not like Bug, Ghost, or Dark. Okay. So I could bring a... Oh, I know what I can bring. I can bring in my, one of my big guns. Bring in this guy. Oh, wait, maybe I don't want to bring him because he's part fighting. Oh, I know. Actually, no, it wouldn't matter. It's fine. Yeah, we're facing a Ninetales. I just remembered. I was like, wait a minute, we're facing Ninetales. We should be fine. Single battles? I don't do single battles. I don't have any Pokemon that are trained specifically to do singles battles. Oh crap, I'm in offline mode. Yeah, none of my Pokemon are prepped for that. So yeah, boys and girls, um, don't go to eBay and don't buy any of the scalped Pikachus, because that's just it's a heartbreak you're saving for next week. That's pretty much what it is. Because when you finally get the card and realize you paid way too much for it, you're gonna have massive amounts of regret. Because, like I was saying, that one guy that I talk to on Twitter every now and then, the one that paid $175 for it, I knew he was going to regret it, and I'm pretty sure he does. But initially, he bought it because he thought, again, he should have known better, but he just didn't research it. He was like, "It's okay if I get it," because he wants to submit it to get graded, which is fine. It's a promotional card that makes sense. So he wants to get it graded, and he's hoping he would get 10 because obviously you want the 10. But again, like I said, it's a $5 card, so even if you get a 10, you know, what's that going to do? If you get a 10 on it, it's going to bump it up to maybe a $25 card. That's it. Yeah, it's not gonna really drive up the price that much or the value that much because it's just such a common card. Can I send you a Turtwig? Did you not get your Turtwig? Oh, that's right. I think you said you didn't have the whatchamacallit, the DLC. I would have to breed one because I've already evolved my Turtwig into the big tree person guy. So yeah, I would have to breed one. While we're waiting for this, how many of y'all have already seen the Attack of the Pumpkin Spice? We started getting attacked by pumpkin spice in August. Yeah, I can breed it later. I'll breed it later. But yeah, the massive attack of the pumpkin spice is here. There's even more pumpkin spice this year than in previous years. Like, there's a cereal. There's pumpkin spice Cheerios that are out there now. It's like a seasonal thing. They say they're just going to do it every year as seasonal. And I'm like, eh. Hydreigon? He's flying in dark, right? I think he should be fine. Yeah, because Ninetales does fire stuff. So I think he'd be fine. But I've never been a big fan of pumpkin spice. I actually like pumpkin pie. Big fan of pumpkin pie. Always have been since I was a kid. But the pumpkin spice stuff I've just never been into. Oh, he's Dragon Dark? Are you sure? Okay. Oh, that's right. It's Hydreigon. It's not the Iron Jugulis guy. Okay. I always get this mixed up. They look virtually exactly the same. But yeah, never been into the whole pumpkin spice thing. All I know is when I start seeing pumpkin spice in stores, that's when I realize, okay, it's the summer's getting ready to end. And now it has officially ended. Now we're officially in autumn, which is nice because the temperatures actually have come down a little bit. It's not as warm as it was. And he just burned all of us. Alright, he's all screeched up. Oh no, our Hydreigon is doing special attacks, not normal attacks. So sorry, DJ, you're not going to get any benefit from our screeches. Why does my Hydreigon know Stealth Rock? You tell me. I didn't train your Hydreigon. Come on, get a good whack in here. Oh, good. Okay, that's pretty good. He does have a funny name like the rest of them. I haven't even noticed. Let me see if I can catch it here. Wow, our Umbreon is actually coming in pretty handy here. Oh, DJ Nightmare. Okay. Okay, this should finish him off. So I was doing something and a kid had like a lot of rare Pokemon cards, and I checked. They were not fake. The kid was actually pretty nice and gave me a shiny Charizard first edition. Okay. Pokemon cards don't really come in editions anymore. I'm guessing this is an older one then? Shiny Eevee in Pokemon Go and transferred it to Violet. I got so many shiny Eevees from Sword and Shield, it's insane. No joke, I must have had probably like 30 shiny Eevees in Sword and Shield. I had so many of them. It's kind of nuts. Yay! We got the Ninetales. We're just getting started. We'll get 6 stars in a little bit. Poison Haxorus. Isn't Haxorus usually like a ground type or something? It has 9 tails, has 9 long tails, and fur that gleams gold. It is said to live for 1,000 years. That's a long time, man. Which is cuter, Eevee or Pikachu? Neither. I'm nose pass all the way, man. That's the most gangsta looking Pokemon ever. Look at this thing. Look at that. He don't care. Oh, it's just straight up dragon? Oh, okay. Where was I going? Oh, right. It's kind of a pain in the butt to find the Razor Fang. Did y'all find the Razor Fang? Yes, the Nosepass always faces north. It is a compass Pokemon. So whenever you see one, if you're not bothering it, just look where it's facing, and that's how you know where north is. What are all these horses doing out here? All these donks. Nosepass is Squidward's house? Where's Hammer? Hammer said that he got a Nintendo Switch and he got Scarlet. He said he was going to be here. Where is he? I haven't seen him. We're going to start calling him. Yeah, we all have to start calling him. You all want his phone number? Here, we gotta call him. Y'all ready? Here's the phone number. Yeah, his number is 867 5309. Have y'all seen all these Clefairy outbreaks? It's kind of like, why are you even here? Or did they already stop? Oh no, there it is. Okay, yeah, there's the Clefairy outbreak. Aren't they supposed to have like a special marker or something? Can't remember. Yeah, here's more. Yeah, there's a bunch of Clefairy outbreaks out here. They're all over the place. I'm actually looking for my 6-star just so I can find out. Oh! Got ourselves a little Slugma outbreak. I kind of want to check that out. You just caught a shiny Clefairy? I don't. If I remember correctly, they don't look all that different, do they? Aren't they just like a lighter shade of pink? I really don't want to face these Slugmas though with my Persiker, because that's not going to be fun. Well, I'll probably one-shot them all. Alright. Do you all want to do the 6-star poison whatchamacallit? Oh, wow, I have a Trevenant. Do y'all want to do the 6-star poison Haxorus guy? I'm trying to think, who would I take? Let me see, because you say... Okay, so he's poison. Is this Terra type? What is poison not like besides ground? Ground and psychic. So... I guess a Gardevoir would probably be pretty good, because I imagine Haxorus, you say he's a dragon. So... I mean, yeah, Mudsdale, but that you have to think, though, what attacks can Mudsdale basically resist from, that wouldn't be super effective? I mean, I guess you could bring a Mudsdale. I'm thinking kind of Gardevoir, though. That's just what I'm thinking. I mean, we could always do Mudsdale. But if you want to do it, I'll do it. Here, let's break out the Terror Raid thingy. Man, it is dark outside. I think it's gonna rain. You got so close to soloing the Haxorus. A lot of them are soloable, even the 6-stars. Jay's bathtub. Clefairy's green ears. Ooh, somebody has a 6-star Gardevoir. And of course, people would start ordering stuff at this. Oh yeah, this guy's not getting his order until Monday. Somebody just ordered like 30 cards from me at this hour. I'm like, yeah, you're not getting your order sent out until Monday. Sorry, buddy. You waited a little too long, man. I appreciate the order, but this is like the worst time that anybody could place an order if they were looking to get it like in a hurry. Another shiny. A shiny Cetitan. I still have yet to get a shiny Cetitan. And that's not for a lack of trying. Just wait. I am waiting. As usual, I'm yawning. I think I yawn during my streams. Mostly because I've sort of programmed myself to get sleepy when I play Pokemon. Because, like, every day before I go to sleep, I'll like lie down and I'll just play for, like, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And in that time, I will get tired. Because usually I'm doing something that's kind of repetitive and tedious and... Okay, that did not work. We'll try that again. So yeah, it's just, I'll just do something repetitive and tedious in the game, and that will actually make me really sleepy. To the point where I'll just, like, put the Switch down and be out by, like, be out in, like, 5-10 minutes. And it works. I've found that that's a good way to put myself to sleep. What is my favorite shiny? I don't think I have a favorite shiny. I tend not to have favorites of anything. There's Hammer. We were talking about you. We're like, where are you? You just like that sound. There's Espion. I could bring Espion. But yeah, I think I want to do Gardevoir. I really want to do Gardevoir. Well, no. I was gonna say the fairy should be fine, and this Terra's into Psychic. Okay, yeah, I should be fine. I'll do Gardevoir. Yeah, we were talking about you. I mentioned to them that you had got yourself a Switch, and that you may be joining us for raids today. I would do it, but I'm poor. You're not poor. It's just food is more important to you, and that's okay. Because if it came to getting a membership with me, or, like, getting a sandwich, I'd say go get the sandwich. Because we got to eat, right? Everybody's got to eat. You're eating cookie? I gotta lay off the sweets, man. Oh, we got a crazy bird. This whole past week, speaking of food, this whole past week, I have just been craving meat. Like, just meat. I don't know what it is. Just been, like, hardcore craving it. Like, yesterday, I wasn't even all that hungry, but it just, like, hit me. I was like, I really want meat. It's just, I know it sounds weird, but yeah, I just, like, I gotta have meat. And so I went and I did something that I pretty much never do, which I went and I got one of those double meat hamburgers, just because I was just craving meat that badly. And I got one of those double meat hamburgers, and it was weird because the hamburger itself was just like the bun, the 2 slices of meat, pickles, mustard, and lettuce. That was the whole burger. And I just munched that thing. I was like, oh, this is so good. Just nom the heck out of it. Did I tell you I was in a car crash? You were in a car crash? We all know the Star Actor will spam Brave Bird until he breaks his poor skull. Yes, he will. For better or for worse, he's just gonna go and just continuously crash his face into the Haxorus. How did you get into a car crash? Like, were you in the car, or did the car hit you, or were you in another car and somebody hit you, or what happened there? Uh-oh, DJ died. No dying. You're not supposed to die. Okay, it's raining outside now. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it's actually coming down pretty hard. It's raining. Ooh, it's getting harder, too. It's really coming down. This is another way to tell that the seasons are changing. We start getting rainy periods. Like, whenever we change over, basically, from spring to summer, again, we have, like, 2 or 3 weeks where it just, like, rains all the time. And then the whole summer, it doesn't rain. And then again, when we change from summer to fall, it starts raining. Ooh, that actually hit kind of hard. I'm about to run out of my psychic. Well, no, I've still got some more. Okay, good. Oh, oh, Charlotte died. That's fine. It's the bird. But yeah, seriously, what happened with this car wreck? It's been a while, thankfully, since I've been in a car accident. I was in one pretty... I've actually been in a couple of pretty bad accidents. But one I actually got in when... what year was it? Yeah, it was 2000. Year 2000. I was in a pretty bad car accident. Messed up my back. Back wasn't... I mean, I already had a bad back at the time. Just from sports and stuff. But then I got into this accident and made it even worse. And then a few years after that, like 2006 or 7, I think, somebody actually hit us when we were on the freeway and spun us around. It was kind of insane. It was actually really scary because, again, everybody's moving at like 70 miles an hour. Somebody comes over and just, like, hits us in the back, like in the back bumper on the side. And so it made us fishtail and we ended up spinning all the way around. That was scary. Thankfully, everybody was able to stop in time. Nobody else hit us after that. But yeah, it sucked. Dad was driving, though. You were asleep. Oh, that's an interesting thing to wake up to. Why'd your dad go and get into car crashes? Did he just get bored? He's like, I'm bored. Come on, crash derby! He just starts hitting other cars for no reason. But you're fine, so that's why we can joke about it, because you're fine. If somebody got hurt, then I probably wouldn't joke about it. The other guy cut without turning his thing on? You mean the blinker? Hey, a bottle cap and a Mystica. Look at that. Here we call them blinkers. I know in other parts of the world they call them indicators. Blinker, indicator, it's the same thing. I hear them called indicator the most from my Australian friends. There we go. We got the Haxorus. Alright, well I've got this Trevenant here. It's a 6-star Trevenant. What was it again? What type? Oh, it's a Psychic. So the Trevenant is usually what? Grass and Ghost? Those are his moves. And then he's a Psychic type, which does not like Bug. Yeah, they don't like Bug, they don't like Ghost, they don't like Dark. I'm trying to think of what Dark Pokemon I could bring. Because I have a Bug that I can bring. He's my little Spidops. He's more of a supporter. He just weakens the Pokemon we're facing. So he's useful, but I don't know if he would be particularly useful here. Like, if you guys can bring attackers, I'll bring my Spidops. And we can probably take this guy out pretty easy. Bring the Mew. The glass destroyed my dad's index finger. Oh, so he's bleeding a lot. Oh, that sucks. From his eye. Ouch. Oh, okay. Well, at least he's alright. Could have been a lot worse. Why would I bring the Mew versus a Psychic? Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do Spidops. I think I know what you mean, though, by bring the Mew. You're talking about the Mew that we were using to kill the Mewtwo a couple weeks ago. Because remember, a lot of people that brought their Mews, they gave it leech life and stuff, so that makes sense. I see what you're getting at. I never designed my Mew like that, though. So I wouldn't be able to bring my Mew to do that, but you guys could. But I'll just bring Spidops. He's usually fine. Or I could bring my Mew and just be support like I was before, because that's all I did with my Mew, is I was just support. I have to remember which Mew I brought, though. Let me see. I wanted to do a Mewtwo raid, but the raid ended 20 minutes ago. She was so angry. Oh, is the Mewtwo thing still going on? I didn't even know. I thought it ended like a week ago or something. Okay, there's Mewtwo. Where's the Mew? I don't even remember what I did with Mew. Yeah, I really don't remember what I did with Mew. I'm gonna have to search for him. I guess Mewtwo could work here too in a way. Well, there's my Spidops, and I know he works. He should be fine. I'll just do a quick once over and oh, there's Mew. This one tears into bug still. Hold on, let me see what I got him here. Struggle Bug, Helping Hand, Life Dew, Light Screen. That's actually not terrible. Yeah, I mean, he's more supporter, but I'll bring him. If you guys want to bring your attackers. Would a Giratina be useful? Giratina's dark, right? Dragon and dark? I think Giratina would probably be fine. Yeah. As long as you've got at least one dark move, sure. So yeah, I'll bring my Mew, and I'll just be supporter. And you guys can go and do the attacky-tacky. Alright, here we go. You're gonna bring Iron Hands? Iron Hands? Yeah, but he's a Terra Psychic type. That's what you gotta consider there. I'm guessing Noob Moob is leveling up his Sandy Guest. Palisand is actually not terrible. I'm trying to think, though, what move is Iron Hands going to use that's going to hit the Psychic very hard? And I'm actually not sure which move, because anytime that I bring Iron Hands, I pretty much use him either for his what is it, Thunder Punch or his Drain Punch. That's really the only thing I do with him. So that's why I'm wondering, what would you use? Well, we've got 2 spots left, guys. If y'all are going to join, hop on in. I know Hammer was interested. He wants to bring his Giratina. Yeah, Tina should be fine here. Oh, you'll use Thunder Punch? Thunder Punch wouldn't really hit this guy that hard, though. Yeah, because psychic isn't weak to electric. Ice move and its ice punch. There's actually quite a few like that. Like, excuse me. There's a whole series of different punch moves. It's not allowing you. Why not? Did you go online? Remember, you have to go online. Yeah, make sure you're in online mode. You removed Stealth Rock and added Nasty Plot. Good change. Password is incorrect. It will do that sometimes. You just gotta try it again. Yeah, that's not unusual. Well, we're going. Yeah, because the timer's about to run out. But yeah, that'll happen sometimes, Hammer. It'll just say it'll give you some sort of error. You just gotta try again. You should know, Hammer. You've seen me deal with it on stream several times. I've been like, God dang it, this stupid thing won't work. Just connect. There will be other raids, Hammer. Don't worry about it. There will definitely be other raids. And I still have my 6-star in the main part of the game, so I can go back and do that too. And if anybody actually needs this Trevenant, I'll catch it. So if anybody wants it, they can just have it. Oh, what happened? No, don't. Oh, he's doing grassy terrain. I'm trying to do light screen here. There we are. But 5 times in a row. That'll happen. Yeah, just make sure you're in online mode. That's the one thing I've seen people struggle with sometimes. Because they forget to go into online mode. Even I do it sometimes. Where I'll try to start a raid or something and I'm just like, oh, I'm not in online mode. Or somebody in the chat will tell me, dude, you're not in online mode. Ooh, I've got trees on me. Okay. But yeah, the way to get to online mode is from the main screen. Just hit X, and then you'll get like your team thing that comes up. And then on the right, you'll have all the various options. Just hit your left shoulder button, and that should put you online. All right, big boy is getting the clappies. There you go. Oh, he's gonna disable my... Oh, no, he didn't disable me. Okay. Oh! He disabled Staraptor's Brave Bird. That's funny. He's like, Bird, stop killing yourself, man. Cut it out. That's not healthy for you. That poor bird has probably had like 40 concussions in its life. You killed the shiny Haxorus? Anytime I'm going out and I think that there's a chance that I'm going to get shinies, I'll always put my Persiker in. Always put my Persiker in. Because Persiker's got the false swipe. Ah, Jay, if you didn't save, go back to reload your last save, and then hopefully the shiny will be there again. That's what a lot of people do, is they'll see a shiny, and they'll save, and then they'll go and try to get the shiny. So just in case anything goes wrong, they can just reload the save, And there you go. Okay, we're going to helping hand the nightmare. Delayed false swipe and hypnosis. That works. I just use my, like I said, I generally go with my Persiker. Simply because I purposely gave him really good defense. And he hits fairly hard, but not like super hard. So the chances of, even if I don't immediately do false swipe, I can usually hit them with something like Payday. And that usually doesn't kill them, even if they're like moderately low level, like in their 50s. 6-star Fire Basket Legion. Yeah, we can do that in a minute. We're doing the 6-star Trevenant right now. Come on, guys, y'all gotta hit harder than this, man. This is taking too long. I'm gonna redo light screen here. There we go. He said it's a fire. But Baskia Legion, beyond the Terra Raid, he's usually a ghost. I think he's Water Ghost. Yeah, he's Water Ghost. Yeah, you're alive because of me. But y'all aren't doing any damage. Here, I'll helping hands the Iron Hands again. There you go. Breloom and Hisui and Dusadai for catching for most things because it has Spore. Yeah, I just put him to sleep. I'll do a cheer here so we can clear off this this fire. Don't helping hand you? Why not? Helping hand will help pretty much anybody if you're attacking. Yeah, Staraptor dies all the time. I'm actually getting close to death here because this fight has been going on so long. That I actually have to heal myself here. Alright, last cheer. I still have life due, but the cheer heal actually heals a little bit more. Ugh, that was not much of a heal at all. There we go. Finally, it's dead. Yeah, neither of you really should have gotten that low at any point, because I kept putting the light screen on, and then I would either do cheer heals or I would just do helping hand. That's what I was doing pretty much the entire fight. Do you have to beat the game for Terra raids? No. You do have to talk to Jacques, though. Jacques initially opens up the raids for you, so you can just go and do them yourself. But, well, even then, Jacques only does it if you're trying to open up the black raids, which are like the 6-star raids. They're really hard. Oh my god. Look at that. Okay. There you go, guys. If you all needed Mystica, there you go. That's a lot of Mystica, man. Yeah, if it's not letting you into 6-star, it should let you into 5 stars. So I can try and find a 5-star here and see if it lets you in. You guys can go in and do Weskers. I'm going to try to find a 5-star because I want to see if we can get Hammer into these raids. So let me see if I can find another raid around here that's 5-star. And I've not had anybody that's had any problems getting into my DLC raids, even if they didn't have the DLC, so that's definitely not the issue. Anyone want a Master Ball? I currently have 389. You can get Master Balls just from surprise trades. Again, last night, just via surprise trade, I got like 4 more Master Balls. What do we got here? Well, here. This is just for me and Hammer. Who's what? Jacques? Oh, you mean Jacques. Jacques is one of the teachers at the school, at the academy. He's the guy with the glasses. He's the art teacher. Looks a little disheveled. Yeah, that's... but generally what will happen is once you beat all the various trainers or gym leaders or whatever, once you defeat all of them, I believe it sends you to the tournament that you have to win. He was somebody, I don't remember if he was art teacher or the science teacher. He's one of the teachers. He's the guy with the glasses. Anyway, that guy. But once you do that final tournament and you win that tournament, then you should be able to go to Jacques, and at that point he should start telling you about the 6-star raids, and he actually tells you not to go to the 6-star raid, but you go to the 6-star raid anyway. And then once you go there and you do it, he's like, hey, I told you not to go there and do it, but you did it anyway, so go keep doing them. Yeah. Oh, so you're still pretty early on in the game. Is that what's going on? You're still pretty early on? Just as an experiment, Hammer, try to get into this raid. Nobody else get into this particular raid. This is just to see if it works. Here. Hammer, try to get into this raid and see what happens. Here. This is just for me and Hammer. I just want to see if it works. Because as long as this works, and it should work, I believe. Unless you're still like super early in the game, then it may not. I've never invited anybody into raids that was like at the absolute beginning of the game. So yeah, I don't know how that would work. So here, I'll leave this up for like a minute and a half or so. Let you try to get in and see what happens. Oh, you're in a battle. That's fine. Yeah, just finish the battle. While you're doing that, oh, I think I told the people in Discord. I don't know if I told you guys, unless you're actually in Discord. Months and months ago, like in February, I contacted TCG Player because they have an affiliate program. And in case you all don't know, I'm actually an affiliate with Amazon. Yes, that Amazon, where if you basically if you buy products using the links that I provide, then I get a kickback, obviously. I know TCG Player, which is more up my alley as far as the stuff that I sell and the stuff that I deal with. They had mentioned that they had an affiliate program, and then I think it was Hammer, of all people, that told me, hey, they have the affiliate program, and I was like, yeah, I know, I don't know if I should do it. Well, I emailed them, again, back in February. Hadn't heard back from them. Like, months went by, and I was like, oh, I guess maybe they're just not doing this or something. So... excuse me. So anyway, I'd forgotten about it. Just figured it wasn't going to happen. And I think it was the 23rd, the 24th. I suddenly get an email from them. And they're like, hey, I'm so-and-so from TCG Player. I'm stepping into the role of handling all the TCG affiliates. Do you still want to be an affiliate? And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. So it took them, like, no joke, like 6 or 7 months to get back to me. That's kind of insane. Actually a little scary, too. I'm thinking what may have happened is they had somebody in the role to do what this new person is doing, but either that person, the old person, was not doing their job and just completely ignoring the emails, or 2, that other person was so overwhelmed that they were literally this far behind. I don't know which. All I know is this new person named Paris emailed me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're up and we're ready to go again. Yeah, things were a little crazy here for a while, and they're like, yeah, if you want in the program, we're accepting." And I was like, okay, sure, yeah, get me signed up. And like the very next day, she emailed me again, or he emailed me again. It's actually a man. He emailed me again and was like, okay, you're all set. Here's your affiliate code stuff, and we just need you to fill out this paperwork just in case, later on we have to pay you and whatnot. And I was like, okay, so I filled out all the paperwork, and just like that, I'm now a TCG Player affiliate. So yeah, occasionally, especially in my regular videos, you'll probably see the links for the affiliate TCG Player stuff. Hammer's probably fighting the Team Star girls. Possibly. Yeah, because I'm not seeing him hop in here, so I'm guessing he's busy or he's not able to get in here. So either way, I'm just going to kill this bug real quick, and then we'll move on. But yes, I am now a TCG Player affiliate, so if you actually buy stuff from TCG Player and you use one of my links, I do get a small kickback. I actually don't even know what the percentage is. That's how quick that whole thing went through. Like, to become an Amazon affiliate, it does take effort. With TCG Player, it was just like, okay, you're in. I was like, oh, thanks. It was just a lot of waiting because they didn't have anybody to do what needed to be done. But yeah, Amazon has like a whole thing that you have to go through to become an affiliate. It's not hard, it's just time consuming. That, and there's a lot of various stuff that you need to abide by, and there's only certain things you can do with their links, and you have to identify yourself as an affiliate and so forth and all that. So yeah, it's definitely more to it. But there is definitely some decent money to be made as an Amazon affiliate. But you have to make sure you're getting a lot of link clicks, because if you're not going to make any money. And it's actually not that easy to get people to click on those links. It's really not. Because you can't share a link and be like, here, click on this. It's against the rules. You can't do that. It has to be a natural, organic sort of click. It's kind of like ads. You ever seen, like, you go to websites and you see the ads and stuff? You actually cannot put on your, like, say, for instance, if you ran a website and you were running ads on your website provided by Google, you actually cannot leave any sort of message or anything near the ad saying, hey, click on my ads. You can't do that. If you do that, they'll kick you out of the program. It has to be a natural, organic click. That's kind of how Amazon works. And the clicks are nice, but we don't get paid by click. It's not like regular ads with Amazon. We don't get paid by the click. We get paid anytime somebody actually orders and takes receipt of something. And if they decide to return it later, then you lose that commission, which is not always fun. I've only had one person return something. And again, this has nothing to do with me. They just didn't like the product they ordered. So they returned it, and I think I lost out on like $1.50 commission, something like that. It wasn't that much. 4? What do you mean 4? I only did this raid because I was hoping to get Hammer in here. And all of the Herba. What? Okay, so Hammer just got to the school, so I don't think he's going to be joining us for raids anytime soon. Okay, yeah, that's fine, Hammer. Just play through as normal. Don't worry about raids right now. Even if we can't get you in this week, I mean, we're going to do this again next week, so you've got time. You got 4 Herba from the Basque Legion. Nice. Good work. Let me head over to the old section. And we'll see what my 6-star is out here. Wow, there's even Clefairies in the regular world. Man, there are a lot. Is it just me, or are there a lot of raids? It feels like there are a lot more raids. Oh, look, we got Shrimish. Got a Gumshoes. Got the Rita. I'm not seeing my 6-star. Oh, Cacturn. Oh, there it is. Ooh, it's a poison. Okay, so I guess we're going to go to the port. And then we'll just climb our way over there. It's a dragon. Hello, dragon. The lol is a Twitch emote. Yeah. I still stream to Twitch for like the 2 people that watch me on Twitch. I'm thinking about you guys. So many times I've just thought, you know what, I don't even care about Twitch anymore. I don't even care to stream over there. But it's like every time I think about that, I'll have one of those stream days where I'll get like 3 or 4 people that actually are watching over on Twitch. And so it reminds me, like, yeah, I can't just stop streaming to Twitch. That's not fair to them, you know. Because some people just legitimately prefer Twitch. I don't really care for Twitch that much, but it's there. All right, let's go see. It is kind of weird coming back to the old world from the DLC world, because obviously you guys have noticed in the DLC world there is stuff all over the ground as far as things that you can pick up, but you come back here and now suddenly there's like nothing. I mean, there are still items, especially out here in the desert, that you can pick up every now and then, but there's so much more in the DLC. Like in the DLC, like, just to give you an idea, let me get in my bag here. There we go. Is this one? No, it's this. Look at all those Pokeballs. The regular Pokeballs, the 322. I have not purchased regular Pokeballs since I first started the game. And I used them all, you know, like within the first week of playing the game. All 322 of these I've picked up. Same thing with the Great Balls. I've picked up so many of the Great Balls. So yeah, I've picked up literally hundreds and hundreds of Pokeballs out there. They're just basically giving them away. It's kind of nuts. Not only that, but also in the new DLC area, there's a lot of respawnable with those little yellow balls. I guess they look like level balls, where you can get various TMs. So there's just so much more wealth out there in the new area. Oh, this is interesting. So we got ourselves what is normally a ghost dragon Pokemon, the Dragapult, but he's poison. So now I have to question, is he going to have clear body or is he going to have levitate? I think he's going to have clear body. I want to see. Let me see. Where's my... Terra Raid calculator. There we go. And this guy actually has a chance to drop Mystica as well. Let's see. And he's poison. 6-star. Okay. So, yeah, he may have clear body, infiltrator, or cursed body, which is going to be a pain in the butt. Those barrier and oh, if he has infiltrator, that's going to suck too. Yeah, all of his abilities are really good. Yeah, because clear body, you can't lower any of his stats. Infiltrator, doesn't matter if you do barriers. That one's not so bad. And cursed body just disables stuff. Possible moves: Shadow Ball, Dragon Pulse, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Reflect, and Light Screen. Best counters would be Bulletproof, Lightning Rod, Motor Drive, Volt Absorb, Flash Fire, and Good as Gold. So kind of all over the place. Because this guy does all sorts of different moves. They're all special attacks, though. Yeah, out of the 4 attacks he potentially could have, they're all special attack. So you want to bring something that's going to have lots of special defense. Let's see. Best counters. Ursaluna. Tinglu. Let's see. What else we got here? Gastrodon. Oh, I think I might bring my Gastrodon. Counters poison. Yeah, that might be useful. Rhydon is also a good one, but that's from the DLC. Crocodile also counters poison. Golem, Whiscash, Camerupt. I think I'm going to probably go with my little sea slug, my Gastrodon, and see what he does. However, one thing I also want to do for this one is imagine using Twitch in 2023. Be quiet. Imagine not using Twitch in 2033. I don't know, man. Twitch is all sorts of weird. I'm going to actually do a picnic real quick so that I can increase the drop rate. What was the name of the sandwich that increases the drop rate again for Mystica's? It would just be like the poison drop rate, right? Because this guy's a poison. So, oh, I'm on my little guy here. Yeah, we're gonna have a picnic right here in a sandstorm. So I can try to get us as many Mysticas as possible. All right, what is the name of it? Make a sandwich. So, does anybody happen to know which sandwich it is right off the top of their head for poison? Not raid power. Although raid power would still be helpful here, but counter. Okay, I guess none of you know. Item drop, that's what it's called. So item drop, power, poison. It's bug, fighting, more fighting. Oh, there's poison. Okay, so that's level 1. Oh, here we go. This one's easy to make too. Item drop, power, poison. Nice. Okay, so we'll just do this. This one's really easy to make. Oh, it's a raid power? Well, crap. I have to kill this now. Well, here, I'll just make the sandwich so I can make my Pokemon happy, and then we'll just go from there. Weird, because every time I've used this out in the wild, I pretty much have never gotten anything that drops from a Pokemon. Anything like a held item or anything like that. Yeah, it's I've never noticed any difference with wild Pokemon. So we can still do raid power then. But here, everybody gets a cheese sandwich. The bag drops? What is a bag drop? I have no idea what a bag drop is. Okay, so we need raid power poison, you say. Okay. I'm just believing you. I don't know if this is true or not. So if we don't get any Mystica, we know who to blame. Did anyone see the long melodic? Yes, I have a melodic. So raid power poison. It's bug. Oh, hold on. Electric. Normal. Raid power rock. Ground, fighting, ghost, normal. I really wish there was a way to search through these. Like you could just put in, you know, like certain things you want to search for, and it would just bring up those sandwiches. It's kind of dumb that they don't have that here. Rock, ground. More raid power rock. Come on. You just got a Terra Orb? Oh, okay. So you are very early in the game then. Watch me go through all of these and they're simply not B1. Oh, come on. There has to be one here. This is why I wish they had a search function for this. Steel, electric, water. This is taking so long, it's like... I'm almost ready to just say, forget it, let's just go. Psychic. Come on! Don't give me poison! Power Ghost. Dark again. Come on, I'm 120 sandwiches in. This is just getting crazy. $135 sandwiches in. Come on. It's just not going to be here, is it? Normal. Oh my god, this is so dumb. Okay, so it's quite literally not in here. That's so dumb. I have to go through all of that just to find out that it's not in there. So I'm gonna have to do creative mode. What is that? Oh, that sandwich is going to be impossible to make. I can try it. Hold on. So what do we need? We need... I know I have all the ingredients. Okay, so we need... 2 chorizo. You're saying noodles. 2 noodles. 2 kiwi. Did I pass kiwi? Nope, there it is. Okay, and then whipped cream, marmalade, horseradish times 2. The horseradish. Well, everything is just weird here. It's like, what? Who is making these sandwiches? These are terrible sandwiches. I mean, the chorizo's fine. But why would you want chorizo with whipped cream? Oh my god, there's so much stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this. I'm probably going to fail at this. This is stupid. I'm starting with noodles because I'm going to try and use these as like little barriers. There. Okay. So, hold on. Go over here. Okay. And then I'm going to try to pile everything into the center. Okay. So now, let's go to these chorizo. And it's not like this stuff is easy to handle either. My luck, the stupid noodles are going to fall off. Yeah, this is a dumb sandwich. If you ever eat this, don't ever talk to me ever again. I feel like there should just be an easier way to do this. Oh my god, I feel like the noodles are gonna fall off. Okay, so we're okay here. And we're just gonna toss the bun. I'm not even gonna use the bun. Oh my god, these kiwi are huge. Ugh. How am I supposed to fit all these stupid kiwi on here? It is disgusting. It's a stupid sandwich. You would never mix all this stuff together. You just never would. Oh my god, I feel like this kiwi is gonna fall off. Okay, we're okay. Come on. No falling. I'm trying to figure out where's the best place to put it just so it doesn't fall. Okay. Last one. Come on. No falling. Okay, we're just tossing the button. We're not messing with that. Don't you dare fall off, you stupid kiwi. It wants to. That one kiwi right there. It wants to fall off. That's just a stupid sandwich. Noodles on a sandwich is dumb enough. Chorizo on a sandwich, I wouldn't do it like that. I would probably just mince it. It's such a dumb sandwich. And she thought that was spicy. That's not spicy. Alright, what do we got? Raid power poison. Okay. Well, here we go. If we don't get any Mysticas out of this, I'm blaming Twitch. Okay, here we go. Let's get in on this thing now. I didn't even think of which Pokemon I wanted to bring. Who am I bringing? It's versus Poison. Oh, that's right, Gastrodon. I was going to bring one of my Gastrodons. I just got to make sure I bring the right one. Hold on, I don't think this is it. Yeah, it's only a level 50. Oh, hold on, I got another one down here. That's 64. I have like 4 Gastrodons. Come on, little buddy, where are you? This is ground. Let me double check here. Chilling water, earth power. Unfortunately, the chilling water would not be useful here. I do have Storm Drain. Nah, that's not going to really work. This is not the one I want to use. It also mentioned Ting Lu. I guess I could always go back to Ting Lu if I needed to. Although he's not my favorite. Yeah, I don't even remember where my 4th Gastrodon is. And we've been waiting long enough for this stupid raid. I just want to get it underway. Oh, that's the one I checked earlier. Yeah, I'm just going to go Ting Lu. I'm not going to ask you guys to keep waiting. Let me double check something here. Oh, he doesn't have a held item. So Bulldoze and Earthquake. God dang it. He's not even ready. Dang it, Ting Lu. I swear to God, man. Why aren't you ready? Still can't believe you bought a Switch for $50. Was it obtained via the 5-finger discount by the previous owner? I gotta ask. Because to get a Switch for that much, something ain't right. I know it's an older console, but it's still very popular. So to sell it for $50, either somebody was really desperate, or, yeah. All right, so it's got a Shell Bell now. Let me double check. Moveset. See if I can bring anything else here. Fisher, Memento, Urination, Thrash, Taunt, Stomp, Whirlwind, Spikes, Mean Look, Spite. It was his daughter's store owner? Oh, okay. Take down Mud Slap. Well, I guess this is what I'm going with because I don't have many options for this guy. Alright, let's go. No, 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 don't... Ah, dang it. Alright, here we go. As I'm waiting for you guys to get into the raid, I'm gonna go get something to drink. Alright, I see we've got Ursaluna in here. That was also a good choice. I didn't bring mine because I've completely neglected my Ursaluna and I've not trained it up properly or given it the right moves. Why does it say Horseradish in the title? Because Horseradish. Which store owner? The whatchamacallit, that card place that's over there in that location? One last life in Claremont? I'm trying my best to just slow him down at this point. Yeah, that's my whole thing. I'm just going to slow him down so that we always get the first shot. Oh, look at you, stealing Terra Orb charge. Why does he know Thunderbolt? That's one of his moves. I said that when before we got started. Yeah, he has like that's Dragapult for you though. He has like an array of different moves. Yeah, he doesn't normally concentrate on like one particular type of move. Like he doesn't do all dragon type moves or anything like that, or all ghost type moves. He's like an assortment. That's why he has flamethrower too, or he may have flamethrower. I think he does. Oh, he's reflect. Oh, he disabled my bulldoze. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. Come on, go back. Let me do my other move. Alright, Earthquake it is then. I will say this, though. Ting Lu is taking almost no damage. I'm not doing much damage, but I'm also not taking very much. Here, I'll actually do a cheer here to heal everybody up. Oh, you're going to do a belly drum. Oh, that's taking a chance there. Oh, we just got to heal. Okay, we're fine then. Oh, he's dead. Bloop. It doesn't matter. There you go. I'll just say I'm doing that. Okay, he's dead. Oh, I just remembered. I need you all to help me out a little bit. Don't worry, it's not difficult. Which one of you has Scarlet? Because I'm going to need one of you to get me a Cramorant. I have been trying like mad. Just got a bottle. Really? So all the sandwich stuff and all we got was a bottle cap. Get out of here. 3 naive mints and a timid mint. So we got a lot of mint, but yeah, that was bad. So the whole sandwich thing was pointless. But anyways, like I was saying, if any of you happen to have an extra Cramorant, I actually need one. I've been doing surprise trades like mad. Usually if they're, usually with exclusives like Cramorant, I'm able to just do a bunch of surprise trades and I eventually get what I need. But I have had no luck getting a Cramorant. Like, nobody. Not even a single one. So if you happen to have an extra Cramorant, I will actually give you one of my shiny nose passes. I will trade you the shiny nose pass for your Cramorant. Let's see, where do I want to go here? Let's go. We can check out. Well, actually, we can check out this. So we'll go here. Like, I can actually do a couple of surprise trades here, and maybe I might get lucky, but I doubt it. Because, like I said, since the DLC came out, I've done hundreds of them. Not a single Cramorant. Like, I've noticed that some Pokemon are insanely common on surprise trades. Like, I've gotten, what, like 100 Charizards, you know, in surprise trade. I've gotten hundreds of Eevees, hundreds of Charmanders, hundreds of Sprigatititos. But one Pokemon I almost never get in surprise trade that's been around since the beginning, since the game came out, was what's his name? I actually have one here. Let me see if I can. Yeah, this guy, Stonejourner. Like the first Stonejourner that I actually got from Moni, because Moni I remember had Scarlet, and I needed it, and so he's like, okay, I'll trade it to you. So he traded it to me. That's how I got my first Stonejourner. I had never gotten a Stonejourner via trade until last night when I got this one. Again, he's one of those Pokemon that just nobody ever trades. I mean, I know he's not very popular, but still, you'd think there'd be a few. You know, at least a handful, considering the amount of trades that I do. And I do a lot. I really do a lot. I will sit there for like an hour and a half just doing nothing but surprise trades. So it was kind of weird that I had not gotten a Stonejourner until last night via trade. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, this guy. I gotta take his Master Ball from him. Again, I got him through surprise trade. This is how I get all my Master Balls. You're breeding a Cramorant for me? Thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said, if you get me that Cramorant, I'll give you the shiny Nosepass. That to me seems fair, because there have been times where you guys hooked me up with shinies, and I feel like I should hook up a few of you with shinies. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta delete these. Yeah, we don't want these stupid hacked Pokemon. Get out of here. You go away. Oh, look, here's another Sparkles. What's her name? I say what's her name because they say Chan. What is it, Berry Chan? Yeah, Berry Chan. Sent another Sparkles. I don't even know if I want to keep it. It's just named Sparkles, though. It's a shiny Hisuian Growlithe. Does anybody want this? I don't need it. I mean, because I already have a shiny Hisuian Arcanine that's legit. So I don't really need it. And since it's only named Sparkles and doesn't, you know, have one of the website names, I'm a little more okay with just letting it live. Well, I don't want this Arcanine. We gotta delete this. 6-star Ground Quagsire. Oh, that guy's gonna be a pain in the butt. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this Fuecoco. Don't need any more of those abominations anymore. Clefairy, Houndoom. Oh, he's actually good for trade. Clefairy can go away. Cramorant is pretty goofy. And the weird thing is, how can I put this? I wouldn't say I need the Cramorant, but I'm being stubborn about it. Because I know for a fact that I have a Cramorant in Pokemon Home. I know I have it because I remember using Cramorant for like a week, and it was fun. I actually liked playing with him. So I know I have one, and I know it's in Pokemon Home because I moved all of my Pokemon from Sword and Shield to Pokemon Home. All of them. Except for like one. You have to leave like one so you have something on your team. But yeah, I know I have one, and I'm just being stubborn and I don't want to go and move it. Any new chocolate? Well, all the chocolate is fairly new. You don't want old chocolate. Ghost and cats and bats for Halloween. Oh, that's cool. I have a soft spot for this Pokemon. This one and Volbeat. I don't know why. I just like them. They're just so kind of goofy and gaudy looking. Oh, I was trying to remember when I first saw them, or when, not necessarily when they first came out, but when I first saw them, which was in BDSP. I remember seeing them, and I was like, those are goofy looking. They look like great big dorks, really. Just look at him. Like, if you saw him at a party, nobody would take him seriously. Probably come up to him and be like, what the hell are you, man? Okay, while I'm waiting, I'm going to just do a surprise trade. Watch me get another one of those hacked Pokemon. Here, actually, I'll send a Lumeyes out. Oh my god, just do the darn thing. Look, there you go, Hammer C. Communication error. Another one. Just work, damn it. Thank you. Isn't cooking animals turning them into chocolate? You don't really do that. Yeah, don't get me started on the whole PETA thing with animals and stuff. I've heard people from PETA argue, oh, you think it's fine just because you give them a good life and you give them a humane death, that it's okay to eat them? And I'm like, yeah, I think it's perfectly fine as long as you give them a humane death. If I have to be eaten at some point in my life, and you give me a good life and a humane death where you just kind of put me to sleep, like I fall asleep and that's it, that's all I know, and it's just over, I'd actually be perfectly fine with that. I'd be like, hey man, they gave me an awesome life, and now I get to go to sleep and I'm not going to feel any pain. I'm okay with that. I'm actually perfectly fine with that. And what you do with my body afterwards, I don't care, because I can't. My consciousness will be gone. It will cease to exist. So I can't care if you eat me or barbecue me and, you know, dip me in ranch. I don't care. Oh, see, this is what I mean, dude. We get so many few Cocos in these stupid trades. I delete most of them. The only ones I send back out are the ones that have great or amazing stats. If it's just like an okay stat one, I just delete it. Let me see what this one is. Oh, this one has amazing stats. That's actually not terrible, so I'll send this one back out. You got the bird? Okay. Actually, let me back out of this trade then, and then I'll just do a trade with you. Oh, it's starting to rain again. Wow, is it going to rain all day today? I'm actually perfectly fine with that. Okay, here's my trade code. 332563. There you go. Begin searching. What if life was the other way around? Animals killing, humans cooking us? As long as they... Again, like I said, as long as they killed and cooked us, or basically put us down humanely, I'd be fine. Because, I mean, people have always known, what about your pet? You know? Okay, well, I mean, if the apocalypse comes, I'm sorry, but, you know, Coco's going down. Unless Coco is useful to me, like if it's a dog, usually, like, I figure... If the apocalypse happens and you have a dog that survives with you, I think you keep the dog, because the dog actually is quite useful. Oh my god, it's more communication errors. Because the dog is actually quite useful. You can be used to track things, you can hunt with it, it can kill things for you if needed. Like if you were hunting rabbit, it could actually go get the rabbit if you wanted it to. You know? So, just work! Why will this stupid thing not just work? It's like the game just really does not want me to have this Cramorant. Anyway. But yeah, I think post-apocalypse, you kill the cat and you eat it because it's a cat. And you keep the dog. Usually you keep the dog, especially if it's a good working dog, like a German Shepherd or, you know, some sort of dog like that, or even a Labrador, decent hunting/working dogs. They have real use. So yeah, I mean, think of it, Fallout 4 style. Who's your first companion? Dog meat. Hilariously named, by the way. But yeah, your first companion is dog meat, and what does he do for you? He runs off occasionally. He protects you, and he runs off, and he fetches things for you too. Thank you for the Cramorant. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your shiny nose pass. And you can obviously evolve it into Probopass. I think Probopass is hilarious. I love Probopass. He's great. Cats are smarter than dogs. That is not necessarily true. Some dogs, first off, it depends, because I've met some stupid cats, like some absolutely stupid cats. Cats that will get themselves into various situations and then have no choice but to just meow their head off until a human comes around and helps them. I ran into that, no joke, 2 days ago. I went to go drop off my mail. It was like 6 in the morning, too. I went to go drop off my mail because I'd finished getting all my orders ready. So I go to the mailbox, and the mailbox here at my apartment complex is right by our laundry center. And so I go and I drop the mail in there, and I'm coming back to my apartment. And as I walk by the laundry center, I just hear this like, meow, meow, meow. I'm like, what is that? I was like, what the heck? And I recognized the sound. So I knew it was a cat. I just didn't initially know where it was coming from. And I thought, and it was a very light meow, so I thought maybe it was a kitten. And I knew that one of the cats here, one of the queens, was pregnant and she was expecting. And so I figured, well, at this point, she's probably already had the kittens. Maybe one of these kittens got out. Maybe they got, lost or something. And if it's a kitten, okay, fine. They're going to do stupid things. But I finally figure out where the meow's coming from. It's coming from inside the laundry room. The door's closed, but it's coming from inside the laundry room. So I go and I open the door, and sure enough, there's a cat in there. Full-grown cat. And I know it's a full-grown cat because it happened to be one of the cats that I have shared pictures with you guys with. Those little black and white cats that I had mentioned? Oh, hey, look, I have a new friend, and they come by every now and then. And they still come by. A few times a week, they'll come by my apartment and just hang out. And it was one of them. It was one that I named Fly. And he was just in there. And I was like, what are you doing in here, man? And he was just like, And I figured out what he did. There's obviously, it's a laundry room, so you've got your washers and dryers, and the dryers have like those little outlets, so they spew the hot air out of the room and not let it collect in the room. What he did was he got into one of those outlets where there was not a dryer currently at. So it's this little hole, and he pushed himself through it to get into the laundry room, but then couldn't get out. And so he got himself into this situation where he basically screwed himself. Like, he got lucky that I just happened to be going by at that moment, because there's a good chance that that stupid cat had been in there for several hours. Because, again, it was the middle of the night. This was at 6 in the morning when I found him. So, yeah, good chance that he had been in there at least for a few hours. He'd been in there probably all night. And, of course, nobody's going to hear him because it's the middle of the night. And so he was just meowing his head off, and I open the door, and he sees that it's me, and I see that it's him, and I'm like, what did you do, you idiot? And he was just like, oh, hey, how's it going? And, of course, he didn't run right off because he recognized me, so I went there, and I pet him for a little bit. I'm like, you idiot, did you get yourself stuck in here? I was like, come on, let's go. So I open the door wider for him, and he runs out. Close the door, and he follows me back to the apartment, as he usually does. So, yeah, there are some really stupid cats out there. Like, really stupid cats. He's cute. I love him. He's a great cat, but he's kind of an idiot. Still can't get a Cramorant. I feel like I'm going to have to be the one. I don't know if you all have ever gone through this, but again, I do a lot of surprise trades, and sometimes whenever I struggle to get certain Pokemon, I always kind of feel like, okay, it's going to have to be me that's going to have to mass produce these Pokemon and just trade them just to kind of get more of them out there. And so I'll actually do that. I'm trying to remember, what was the last one I did it with? Oh, it was before Rillaboom came out. Before the raid came out, you could still actually get Rillaboom like if you already had him, and you could bring him in via Pokemon Home. So what I did is I took my Rillaboom and I bred like 40 of them. And I hatched them all, and I just traded them in mass, just over and over and over and over again. Just to get them out there. I'm just like, here you go, here's a gift. You know, you get your Rillaboom like a week early or whatever. Okay, so that guy I don't want to put back out. That guy I don't. That one, no. No. Again, I don't know what to do with this guy. I'm so torn. Because I actually have a couple of other quote-unquote Sparkles Pokemon that I've held on to. I think I'm just going to hold him. Yeah, it's not going to hurt anything. Here, I'll just trade this for now. And then I'm going to clear these out and go catch some more. Yeah, Hammer just got Pokemon. Do I want to trade? If you actually need anything, I can trade you some stuff. Did you need anything? I'm just doing surprise trades just to do it. I'm gonna see if I get one of the hacked Pokemon sent to me, so I can get a free ability patch or a Master Ball. Yeah, if you guys don't do surprise trades, because I know they can be a little tedious. But yeah, if you're ever in need of, you know, a couple of ability patches or a couple of Master Balls, just do enough of these, and you will eventually accumulate more and more Master Balls and ability patches. It can take time. Oh, you actually want Sparkles? Oh yeah, I'll trade them to you if you want. Hold on. Oh, actually, let me back out of that. Let me clear these Pokemon out because I don't want them, but I'll save the Sparkles, and I'll trade it to you. What is your in-game name, Hammer? Is it just Hammer? Because I know some people have different names in-game. Actually, since I don't get him traded very often, I'm going to keep him for now. Maybe somebody will actually need him in the future. And let me see. Oh, that's right. You just got Scarlet. So you'll probably need some exclusives, I imagine. You'll probably need like Iron Moths and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll trade you this guy. Oh, and plus I know you didn't have Arceus, so having the Hisuian Growlithe is actually pretty nice. Okay, so we'll do that. Let me go to my trade portal. All right, Hammer, let me give you a link code here. Here you go. 332563. That's my link code. Go ahead and enter that, and I'll give you the Sparkles. And you can just trade me whatever. You don't have to trade me anything fancy. Just something, because Pokemon requires it. You have anybody ever call you Mick Hammer? Even back in the day when the original MC Hammer came out, I remember my mom calling him Mick Hammer. and we were all like, what? His name's Mick Hammer. It's MC Hammer. I think she did it just to tease us. Because as kids, it's like, oh, wow, nobody can be found. Okay, we'll try this again. All right, begin searching again. There you are. Enjoy Sparkles. Yeah, just throw in whatever you got. Doesn't matter. Nah. Are you sure? I'll take the Jirachi. I love me some Jirachi. Uh-oh. Yeah, that'll happen. Just gotta do it again. Come on, Sparkles. Get over there. I didn't even know we could get Jirachi yet. Trying to shiny hunt Corilla? What sandwich boost do you need? Oh, I don't know. I don't, oh! Is it an outbreak of Kirlia? Then I would use, let me see, she's fairy type, right? Is Curlia just fairy? Then just basically anything that well, yeah, I know it's a pre-evolution card for. But if she's just fairy, then just eat a fairy sandwich. Or if she's psychic, eat a psychic sandwich. Level 1 is okay. Level 2 is preferable. Oh, so she's fairy and psychic? Either one of those then. Yeah, either one. Just make sure it's a level 2 because you will definitely get more spawns if it's a level 2 sandwich. What type of psychic? Well, there. I mean, you basically just encounter. Yeah, encounter psychic. Yeah, that's what it is. No, not catching power. Encounter. Yeah, encounter power. Yes, because catching only helps you catch it. The encounter power will increase the spawns. Oh, there's a grassy thing over here. No, thank you, Hammer. I could always use a good Jirachi. A Probopass. Oh, crap. This stupid dog is going to come after me. I feel like all the dog Pokemon are kind of annoying. Like Puccina, he just runs after you. He's annoying. And then there's Rockruff. He runs after you. It's like, dude, just go away, man. Moni, he's talking about the drink. He actually asked me that too, and I'm like, why would you even ask me that? Because I've made it very clear that I don't drink. Ever. So. You ever had that? And I'm like, I don't drink. Rockruff is adorable. I actually have a blue Rockruff. Yeah, I got a shiny Rockruff not that long ago. Like a week and a half ago, I think. Where is he? He should be over here somewhere. No. Where is he? I know I got him. Because he was just like a random pickup. I wasn't even searching for him. Come on, Rockruff, where are you? I think I may have moved him. Darn. I actually like the blue Rockruff more than I like the blue Lycanroc. As a little tiny little dog, he actually looks really neat. But as like this big hulking kind of, it just looks weird. I have the dog that kept getting wrecked last stream. Which dog was that? You gotta remind me. No, not Riolu, not Riolu. Darn it. Shiny Midday Lycanroc. The shiny Midday Lycanroc, Lycanrocs are actually really hard to find. Oh, that's not him. Wait a second. Where is he? I know I caught one. I specifically remember seeing that little guy. He was blue. He's a little blue dog. Yet it's telling me now that I don't have him? Oh, I may have put him in Pokemon Home. I did move some stuff over to Pokemon Home at that same time. Yeah, I may have put him over there. Okay. Well, even then, it basically looks like I don't need this Rockruff. Hold on. What's my other one? What are the stats of the other one? Great stats. Okay, we're actually gonna switch this one out here. Hold on. Okay, you're gonna go over there, and you are gonna go to my trade box. Didn't have my shiny catcher. Gardevoir, new Thunderwave. So well, I mean, you don't necessarily have to have stuff like Thunderwave. I mean, it helps obviously, but I mean, the things that I've done sometimes is I'll go in there and I'll immediately use Quick Ball. If that doesn't work, then I'll just use stuff like anything that raises my defense. I'll just do that over and over and over again. Or if I have a move that I know that hits very, very light, assuming I don't have False Swipe. If I have a move that hits really, really light, I'll just use that and bring it down a little bit. Just kind of want to get it out to like post turn 8, because at that point that's when you can start using Tire Ball, or when you should start using Tire Ball to actually get to catch. Too many rolls. Yeah, when you eat that level 2 sandwich, it's gonna spam you with all the same types. Like if you ate the psychic sandwich, I think you said, you're gonna get so many psychic types in that little area. It's gonna be nuts. But again, any of them has a chance to be shiny, so there you go. Not getting much good stuff out here. Oh, we got girders. Oh, use the fairy sandwich. Okay. And since there's a girder area, let's see, we got dogs, plants, bugs, whatever the hell that is. There's girder. Okay. Ugh. I'm looking for a 5-star out here. And see, girder is a fighting type, right? So if I wanted to, I could actually eat a fighting sandwich. Here, I'm going to do a little trick. Let me see if I can... Actually, that's too close. Here, we'll do there. Okay, we're going to do a little trick. We'll plop our picnic right there on that little shiny thingy. Oh, dang it, I was too far away. Darn. Okay, so... Girder is fighting, right? I'm pretty sure he's fighting. So we'll eat a fighting sandwich, and we'll see how many girders we can get to spawn for us. And I should have that fighting sandwich marked somewhere. Let's see, no... Counter normal. It's level 1 fighting. Also level 1 fighting. Another fighting level 1. Here we are. Oh, this one's annoying because of the tomatoes. You ever tried to use the cherry tomatoes? They're so dumb. Like, cherry tomatoes do not really act like that. Pickles. Great, now I want pickles. That's the bad thing about making sandwiches in games. Now I actually want the food. See, this is where the cherry tomatoes are going to get really annoying. Because these things like to bounce all over the place. Ugh, just don't fall off, please. Come on. Okay, good. Don't fall. Okay. You can do Terra raids now? Excellent. But do you have a level 100? I'm sure you do, because I know I'm pretty sure you connected to Pokemon Home. Kiwi, avocado, pickles. Alright, so now we should get a lot more okay, yeah, we are. We're getting girders and timbers now. We should be getting a whole bunch of them now. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, excellent. Yep, the sandwich is definitely working. Oh, wait, hold on. What is this? Is that... Oh, it's a duck. Never mind. So, what does a shiny girder look like? I don't even know what I'm looking for. There are plenty of them, but I just, yeah. I guess I'm just looking for the one that looks different. And I hate doing this at night because the light always messes with me. See how the ones in the shadow look slightly different? Oh, we got a Heracross here. What do you want? You may have plenty of level 100 Pokemon, but are they EV trained? Not only are they EV trained, are they hyper trained? Oh, is Heracross a fighting type as well? He's like bug and fighting, right? That would answer why I'm starting to see more Heracross out here now. I thought they were just bug. His body is a little more yellow. Oh, that doesn't help. I mean, your info helps, but I mean, as far as me being able to spot him, it doesn't help. Especially at night, because again, like I said, the lighting just really messes with me. I'm getting plenty of spawns, though. Oh, and another thing you can do is to basically increase your chance of getting a shiny. I'm just trying to look at all of the different ones right here. But to increase your chance of getting a shiny, like if you're there at an outbreak, if you've looked at all the ones that are there currently, just move away from the outbreak into another area like this. I'm grabbing all this stuff anyway. God, there's so much stuff out here. Okay. Yeah, like move over to this area here. Just come over here for a little bit, let these guys spawn in, and then just go back. Because then the ones that... Ooh, is that... Oh, never mind. Again, the light was messing with me. I thought it might have been a shiny Volbeat. It's not. Also, his vein things are orange. What's EV trained? I don't mean EV as in like Eevee, the Pokemon. I mean EV as in the letter E, the letter V. That's effort value trained. Yeah, the more effort value that you have trained up on a Pokemon in a particular, not skill, but I guess, like say if you have like 200 attack, okay, and that's your whole thing. You have 200 attack, but you could still EV train, meaning effort value train. So instead of it having just like 200, if you train it up all the way as high as it'll go, you can actually probably get it closer to 300 attack value. You see what I mean? It basically makes your Pokemon stronger. That's all it does. And you can do that with any of the skills, but you only have so many of those EV points to go around. So that's why you kind of want to spread them out a little bit, depending on what it is that you're trying to do with the Pokemon. Like, as an example, I have my Persiker here. And see, those are his stats right here. Okay. But then if you press the yellow shoulder, or the left shoulder button, you'll get this. Now that looks all insane, right? But that's exactly what I wanted to do with him. I wanted to max his attack, but initially his special defense was not very good. It was pretty low. And so I pushed a lot of extra points into special defense, which pushed it up to 210. Because without those extra points in special defense, his special defense would have been like 150 or something. So yeah. And you can do this just through fighting various types of Pokemon. Depending on the Pokemon that you fight, depends on the EV that you're awarded each time you do the fight. So certain Pokemon will always give the same EV every single time. Like, for example, Iron Hands out in Area 0. Whenever you defeat an Iron Hands and you have to defeat them, catching them does not count in this respect. So when you defeat them, you get a couple of little extra points in attack, in regular attack. That's what the Iron Hands gives. If you want something like special attack, Girafarig awards that. And you can do that basically with all the different stats here, be it HP or attack or speed or whatever. So yeah, it depends on which Pokemon you face. Or you can do it, I guess, sort of the easier way by using vitamins. So for example, I think I've already trained up all these guys. I think all these guys are, well, maybe not the melodic. I may not have trained the melodic. But we'll check anyway. So yeah, the fast way but expensive way is to just use vitamins. You go over here to your little rare candy bag, and you just use your vitamins here. Yeah, you've got protein, you got your iron, your carbos, your calcium, and zinc. And then you can also get feathers. Feathers drop in the world in various places. Generally, I find that they drop much more often around the water. These vitamins, you can get them sometimes through the Terra raids, or you can actually just go to the Chansey store, which there's usually a Chansey store in all the major cities. So when you go to the Chansey store, you have an opportunity to buy these. But the thing is these can be pretty expensive. If I'm not mistaken, these are, what, 10,000, 20,000 each? So, yeah, if you're going to buy... Because, I mean, like, say if you want a maxed attack on a particular Pokemon, it can take 25, 26, 27 proteins. And at, 10,000 each, that can actually get pretty expensive. So, yeah, if you want to just do it the quick and dirty way, I guess, you can do it by spending a bunch of money. I personally like to go out and grind. I don't mind doing it. And so that's why, I have the vitamins just in case, but I don't necessarily use them immediately. But yeah, things like the health feathers and stuff, like I said, they don't do as much benefit as these. Like for each, like say for instance, if you wanted to train health, for each health feather, or I should start over here. For health, obviously you'd use HP up. To get the same benefit of 1 HP up, you would have to use 10 feathers. So it's a 10-to-1 ratio there. So whereas these drop in the world, you'd need a lot more of them. So basically, the ones that I have here, yeah, it looks like a lot, but it's really not because you use them so quickly. Oh, you're starting to remember now? Yeah, it's very similar to what you probably got in previous Pokemon games. Not only that, but if you go down to the auction area, here, I'll show you where that is here. Let me go to my map here. Come on. And again, the auction area is going to be in the original game. It's not going to be in the DLC. But yeah, if you go over here to this port, and you will eventually find your way to this port. Yeah, go right over here to this port. And right here in this area, there you go, Port Marinata Market. Go there, and you will see 3 to 4 little individuals behind these little, little pop-up stands. and they will sell you various, or they won't sell it to you, but they'll allow you to join an auction for certain items. And those items can range anywhere from berries to vitamins to certain types of specialty Pokeballs, all sorts of stuff. There is, when you first start the game, there's usually a fourth auctioneer there, but she will only offer specialized items, like special items that you weren't possibly able to bring. Like, say, for instance, if you bring over your Giratina from an old game or your Pokemon home, you bring over Giratina, but there's a special item that Giratina can use so that it changes its form. Now, when you pull it over from Pokemon home, it doesn't allow you to equip it with that item. So if you bring it into this world, it doesn't have that item anymore. But go here to this area, that special auctioneer will pop up, and she will allow you to buy it, basically. It'll be as in an auction form, but they will basically allow you to buy it. And thankfully, that's not that expensive whenever you have to buy items like that. I think when I bought the Giratina orb, I forget what exactly it's called, but I think I paid something like $2,500. It was not expensive. So yeah, you can still get all those specialized orbs and stuff. Same thing with Arceus. Like when I brought over Arceus, all the various plates that you can equip him with, she offered. And so I was able to buy all of them. So once you run out of Pokemon that have specialized items, she will actually disappear. And that's normal. But the other 3 auctioneers will stay. So yeah, you can just check them. I think they respawn, or I think that the items that they offer change over about every 3 to 6 hours. And I found that they will change over more often if you actually buy them. Like, say, for instance, if you go there and you see 3 items you just don't want and you just leave them there, it'll take about 6 hours. But if you go to each of the auctioneers and end up winning, or at least finish out the auction, you don't necessarily have to buy it. Just let the auction process, so that the little message goes away that it says that they have something for sale. Just do that, and then come back an hour later, and more stuff will be available. So, sorry. That was my quick and dirty explanation of how that works. But yeah, let me go and try and find more Terra Raids here, since you're all ready for Terra Raids. And I know some of you guys are like, oh, Terra Raids! We need more! I know. I'm trying to find them. Oh, that's right. That bug was not very good. Let's go check out this fighting one. Again, the light's messing with me. The interesting thing now is going to be going out further into the world here, and it's going to just spawn a bunch of random fighting types now. Or the number of fighting types that spawn will be a little bit higher than normal. Oh, good. These are right next to each other, too. Alright, so what do we got here? Munchlax. 3-star. What do we got here? 4-star. We've got this one. Let's go check out this steel. That girder in front of you better have been taking notes. Oh, come on. Just give me a 5-star. I really don't want to jump over back to this ghost, but I guess I'm going to. Yeah, I'm getting so many girders in Heracross now. Because they're fighting types. No, climb the rock. I am a little bummed about how small they made the map for this part of the DLC. I think I mentioned it last week. But yeah, like, see, all here you can run around in, but all this extra area out here, it's like it's on the map, but you can't even go there. Yeah, it literally prevents you from going up into these areas. I really hate that. It's just like, why even put it there? I think they did that specifically to make the map look bigger than it really is. Hey, Mizu. I'm looking for a 5-star raid, and I'm not having much luck. Because we already did our 6 stars. So now we're trying to find a 5-star. Oh my god, so many bugs. Sounds like Detroit. Detroit has no 5-star raids? Hey! Oh my god, this guy's annoying. He's beatable, but he is annoying. If I remember, he has a lot of different various status conditions he can stick on you. He can burn you, he can confuse you, and I think he may even be able to put you to sleep. So yeah, his status conditions are just annoying. So I think I may actually bring Cresselia. I want to bring Cresselia specifically because she is like counter to everything. The way I built her, she counters everything. Yeah, look at what she's got here. Light Screen, Safeguard, Lunar Blessing, and Mist. Yeah, so we're probably going to start with Safeguard. Well, actually, no. Is it Mist? I think it's Mist that prevents the changing of stats or status conditions. Safeguard prevents... yeah, it's something. I don't remember all these. I'm sorry. But I'm going to go with Cresselia. You guys can bring the boom. Alright, here we go. But yeah, I'm going to do Mist first, just to prevent status conditions. Because I think that's the one that does status conditions. Safeguard... Oh, crap. I can't remember. I can never remember which ones are which. I know the light screen prevents damage from... I think it's special attacks. What should you use? Versus this guy, probably a fairy or psychic type. Yeah, fairy or psychic type should be fine. Yeah, Hammer already had a bunch of Pokemon from before. He just had them in his Pokemon home. Your girl used to burn you in Pokemon games. Was she just better than you, or is she just like status conditions? He's bringing Sprigatito. I don't want to bring Sprigatito. That's right. I already know what Hammer's thinking. You're bringing Tina? Really? Nobody else wants to jump in on this? I hate you guys. Seriously, this Pokemon is going to annoy us. I think as soon as I said that it was going to really annoy us, people were like, eh. I'll sit this one out. You'd hurry, man. You're bringing Sylveon? Sylveon's actually not a terrible choice here. Okay, I guess we're going in just 3 of us. Here we go. And I guess I'll have to figure out which one, because I just want to prevent us from going to sleep and all that stuff. My holy dough. Holy dog. All the evolutions are actually not dogs. because they don't have the snout like a dog does. A lot of their faces are flat, especially like Sylveon. Look at Sylveon's face. Sylveon has a flat face. It doesn't have the snout. Okay, I have to figure out now which one of my moves prevents status conditions. Let's see. Status conditions. Oh, here we go. So this one prevents... So safeguard is status conditions. Okay, here we go. Safeguard. Nah! There you go. That's why. I knew she was going to do something like that immediately. So we're good now. What does Mist do? Prevents the lowering of stats. Okay, so we'll do Mist as well. I don't think we're going to really need it, but we'll do Mist. Yeah, we're basically just pumping up the Giratina at this point. And I'm just preventing status conditions. Oh, I can do light screen. I literally have no attacks with this Pokemon. So you guys are going to have to just bring it. There we go. We're protected from pretty much everything now. No status conditions. No lowering of stats. Or do some Lunar Blessing. If you have Psychic or Fairy type moves, Hammer, use those. Yeah, because that's what's going to hit the... Oh, Kylie died. Actually, I could probably use a Cheer. Here, I'm gonna use a Go All Out. Because we're doing fine as far as health. Poor Kylie. I didn't save you from... Really? I put it out there, like, it tried to confuse me, and I didn't get confused. Okay, I think it's time for me to refresh now. Yeah, I think it's time to refresh Safeguard. There we go. So Safeguard again. Ooh, actually hit me kind of hard there. Okay, we're gonna have to do some heals. Why are you attacking me? Seriously, I have no idea why you're attacking me. Yeah, I mean, I get zero benefit from you attacking me. I don't understand why you're doing that. He's already attacked me like twice. I'm like, why are you even doing that? Alright, so... Oops. Oh, okay, we already got through the shield. Excellent. Alright, let's do some Lunar Blessing. I'll play the right way. Well, I would hope. I was like, I saw you attacking me. I was like, what is he even doing? There we go. It's all over. Oh, and I got something to show you too, Hammer, after this. Just in case you don't know. Because this is actually something that's new to Scarlet and Violet. It wasn't in Sword and Shield, it wasn't in BDSP, it wasn't in Arceus. So this is something that's new. And it definitely wasn't in any of the games, I believe, previously. I think this is, like, completely new. An ability capsule, not terrible. Fighting Terror Shards, okay. And I was going to say, Hammer, you definitely want to catch it. Because that's a DLC Pokemon, so you definitely want that. Anyways, this is what I was going to say. Go to your Pokemon, and you can change out their attacks at will now. You don't have to go to a special trainer or anything anymore. So just go to check summary. Go to the second little thingy there, where I was previously showing you the various stats, and then just go to change moves, and it'll give you a choice: remember moves, or use TM to learn moves. So the remember moves is basically whenever you learn a move now, even if it's replacing a move that you already had, the old move that's being replaced is still stored. And so it's not like you have to go and get another TM and learn it all over again like the old way. The new way is it stores it for you, so you can remember moves. So as you can see here, I have Payday, False Swipe, Iron Head, and Metal Claw. But I still have an assortment of other moves that I already know. I just need to remember them, quote unquote. So I got Growl, Fake Out, Thrash, Metal Sound, Slash, Screech. Some good stuff here, right? Some of these I don't use because I only use this Pokemon usually just for regular, battles out in the world and stuff. But yeah, some other good stuff like Hone Claws, Iron Defense, Taunt, Screech. Some very good stuff here. So as you can see, I don't even need to use TMs to relearn these again. So I can just choose them and it just automatically learns it for me again. Or you can go and actually use a TM if you want to. Here, in this case, we'll just go and try whatever. Let me have him learn... oh, actually, Chilling Water's not bad. Man, you can actually learn a lot of moves. I didn't expect him to be able to learn this many moves. Okay, so he does normal attack. So, oh, did he not have Sword Dance? Okay, well, I'll just use Sword Dance. Just an example. So, I'm going to have him learn Sword Dance. Alright, so what am I going to replace? Let's replace Iron Claw. Just for example. So I'm replacing Iron Claw. There we go. I now have Sword Dance. Which, again, very useful. But say, for instance, I don't want the Sword Dance anymore. I want to go back to Iron Claw, which is actually what I want to do. Now it is stored back over here. And I can just relearn it again. Just hit, do you want Pokemon to remember Metal Claw? Yes. Please choose a move to replace. And you can choose any of the moves, but I'm choosing Sword Dance. So the benefit there is if I ever want to use Sword Dance again on this guy, I can just go back and have him remember it. So, yeah. Some people I've talked to actually use every single TM they can possible to make their Pokemon just know all the moves. And so whenever they need to make adjustments, they can just go and have him remember, or have them remember stuff. I don't really do that because I just don't see the point. But, yeah, you can just change him out easy peasy now. It's much easier than it was in Sword and Shield. 6-star Rock Ninetales. Fighting type would do well. Water type. Water type would be an excellent counter to that guy. Yeah. If you want to share the 6-star Ninetales, yeah, I'll bring over Quaquaval. Quaquaval would be excellent against him. Did I already check this ghost? Or this poison? I don't think I did. We're going to go down here. Yeah. Well, the Quaquaval's really good, too, because not only is he water, but he's also fighting. So, yeah. So either way you built him, whether to be a fighter, more of a fighter or more of a water guy, it's going to work. You could bring your little... oh, wow, I have another Ninetales. Ninetales everywhere. Okay, so we have this. We'll do this Ninetales in a minute. We're going to do DJ's 6-star here. Do, 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 do. Okay, whenever you're ready. I think I may only do like about a 3-hour stream today. I'm already really hungry. I don't know why. J7L. VM3. Come on, connect. There we go. Oh, you're bringing the little blue bunny. That works too. Where is my crazy boy? There he is. Nah. I completely forgot that guy's available. I gotta move one of mine over. In fact, somebody traded me the basic of that one that you're using, and I completely didn't realize what it was at first, and I just traded it away. But it's fine. I can just go and bring one from Pokemon Home. But yeah, that guy's kind of neat. What's his name again? Empoleon, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's Empoleon. It's supposed to be a whole thing about emperors and Napoleon. Most important thing in this 6-star hammer, just don't die. Do not let yourself die. There's Sword Dance. Looks like you... Oh, he's burning everybody again. Okay. I'm going to only do 2 sword dances, and then I'm going to pop him. Because I know if I try to do 3, he's going to reset us. Ooh, I did not expect him to have that psychic type move. Alright, here we go. We're going to do some liquidation. Wow. That did not hit very hard at all. What is... Yeah, that didn't hit very hard at all there. That was kind of surprising. I have to cheer now or we're all going to die. Yeah, I expected 2 sword dances and the liquidation to hit much harder than that. Oh, that's another thing, Hammer. Don't be afraid to use your cheers. Especially when you need them. Like, when you have, like, really, really low health, use the heal cheer. You only get 3 of them, though. So use them strategically. Yeah, I'm still +4. And I'm not hitting him that hard. That's unusual. He's burning me again. Yeah, that's weird. I don't understand how I'm not hitting him hard. Thank you for the heal. Maybe I'm just going to go to Terra. And hopefully I'll start hitting him harder there. Okay, that's better. But it's still not as hard as I usually hit him. Man, that psychic move is really tearing me up. You named your Azumarill after a friend? Is his name Doug? Oh, DJ Azzy. Okay. I was like, if his name is Doug. I mean, everybody knows somebody named Doug, right? I think. Uh-oh. Azumarill's in trouble. Heal yourself, buddy. No! How could you not heal yourself? No, you gotta heal yourself. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that we're just not doing... This guy has a ton of defense. I think we're going to have to probably... If we lose this, which it looks like we may, we're going to have somebody come back with a Screech. Because he's simply not taking very much damage. Okay, there we go. That's better. I'm getting stab damage now, so we might be able to pull this off. As long as nobody else dies here, we may be able to pull this off. But if somebody else dies, then it's pretty much over. I'm really trying to get my liquidation, or I'm hoping that my liquidation keeps knocking down his defense, but it's just not. Okay, he reset us. I don't think I have time to even continue to do any sword dances, though. I think I'm going to have to try one, though. We actually got a pretty good NPC. Ava, she's at least hitting him with water attacks. Yeah, unfortunately, Play Rough, I don't think is hitting the rock type very hard. There we go. Okay. No deaths. No deaths. We got this. We got this. I just need to hit him one more time. You know, now that I think about it, that makes sense. I completely forgot that he had used Sunny Day. Sunny Day actually lowers the effectiveness of water-type moves. I completely forgot about that. There we go. He's dead now. Ooh, that was close. Why isn't ice super effective on rock? I don't understand why it would be. I think the idea is that ice is seen more as like something that you strike something with. Whereas water flows over rock, which will eventually erode it. And I know ice is just, well, frozen water, but still. That was actually kind of tough. That was a little tougher than I thought it would be. That Sunny Day actually hurt us a little bit. That's why we weren't doing as much. I got a bottle cap out of it. Y'all ready to do another Ninetales? Rock and ice should be super effective on each other. Well, it depends, though, because not every rock is actually that hard. There is some very brittle rock out there. There is rock that you can literally put in your mouth and chew it, but it's still considered rock. Like salt. Seriously, you can take salt, which is a rock, it is a mineral, and put it in your mouth and chew it, and it will not, it's fine. That's how soft it is. Yeah. Now, other types of rock can be very, very hard, but not every rock is, you know, like super tough, super strong. Same thing with different various metals. Some metals are very, very strong. Others, you can literally tear them with your hands. Okay. Well, here, I guess we can do this one. This one should be much easier. Oh, this one will be really, really easy. Okay, yeah, just bring a ground type here. Yeah, all we gotta do is bring a ground type to this one. This should be fine. Because he's poison. Oh, yeah, this should be easy. We're bringing good old Mudsdale. I found that if you're trying to complete the Pokédex hammer, do every single Terra raid that you come across. Even the 3 and 4 star ones. Because oftentimes you will find Pokemon that you probably need for your Pokédex in a Terra raid. So yeah, just do all the Terra raids you can. Plus, you get tons of candies. You get the shards. You often get feathers. You sometimes get stuff like PP ups or various vitamins. You get all kinds of good stuff, and you also get rare candies occasionally too. Now, the 3 and 4 stars, obviously the rewards are not as great, but I still think they're worth doing. Simply again because you can grab a lot of Pokemon that may not necessarily be all that common out in the world using those raids. Like that midday Lycanroc that I have, the only one that I have actually ever seen in the game, I got through a Terra raid. I've never seen them out in the wild. Not a single time. I always see either the regular daytime one or the midnight version. I never see the midday one. Really? Nobody? Everybody got mad at me. They're like, I don't want to do it in the Ninetales. I'm done with Ninetales. Fine, I will go it alone. That's right, you're gonna see me destroy this 5-star Ninetale for fun. Alright, I'll give you 30 more seconds. You tried 10 times all errors? Ouch. Dang it, I can't back out of the battle now. Darn it! Yeah, I can't get out of this now because I hit ready. Crap. Okay, I'll let the timer go all the way down. Keep trying. Hey, look at that! Hammer made it. There you go. Just switch out of that Sprigatito. You're gonna have a bad time if you accidentally go into battle with that. Yeah, if you don't have a solid ground type, just bring like Giratina. It should be fine. Empoleon. Not the best option, but not the worst either. It's fine. It should be fine. Yeah, if you don't have a ground type, the Empoleon's fine. Plus, it's only a 5-star, so it's not... Oh, there you go. That works too. Yeah, the Groudon works. Alright, here we go. Start battle. Fat lizard. Groudon's actually super effective. I mean, like, he's really, really good. I don't use him as much as I should simply because I really like my Mudsdale. But he's very, very good. Isn't he is a legendary, right? He's one of the legendaries? Yeah. That's why I like using my Mudsdale. He has great hair. And he's mustard color. Uh-oh, I don't think our Groudon has a ground move. Use a ground move. If you have a ground move on your Groudon, use that. I don't think he does. I think he's got all fire moves. And he really likes using that psychic type move, huh? I like how it didn't even finish the whole explanation. It just said Ninetales and then did something. Oh, poor Samantha's gonna die. Oh, that okay. I was like, why is Samantha taking so much damage? I realized what she brought. Her poor Weavile is getting annihilated. No, Samantha, don't die. Live, Weavile, live. Come on, man, let me get my move. Don't worry about having only fire moves, it's fine. As you accumulate more and more Pokemon, at least what I do is you'll probably if you're going to be doing a lot of Terra raids like I do, you'll probably start tailoring certain Pokemon to go specifically up against a particular Terra type. And you'll get better at making, seeing which ones are best for this or that. Ooh. Ooh, okay. That's it. It's over. Brabacued Weavile? What's Brabacued? I'm kidding. I know what you meant. Oh, man. Okay, Stream Elements, you've told us like 4 times that you're running. Stop, please. Hey, look at that. At least we got a Mystic out of it. Funny that this 5-star Ninetales gave us better rewards than the 6-star one. This one actually gave us a Mystica. That's nice. We've had a lot of Ninetales today. I think that's like, what, the 3rd Ninetales that we've done? One more 6-star? What is the other 6-star? Oh, I have a Psychic out here. Come on, climb, buddy. Oh! Hammer, do you want to get in on this? I know this one is just a 4-star, but this is actually a really cool Pokemon. You absolutely want to catch this one. I promise you want to catch this guy. Here, I don't even have to change what Pokemon I'm bringing. But yeah, you're gonna want to get on, because this is a good catch. Here, I'll let you guys get in. But I never said he was good. I just think he's neat looking. Plus, I'm pretty sure Hammer doesn't have it, so I want to give him the chance since it's right here. I think Dripplin is actually better than people give him credit for. I just don't think people have found the right way to build him yet. Because his whole thing is he's got that syrup thing, right? So I think once people figure out how to best use the syrup thing with the various different moves, he's gonna be probably not great, but he'll be pretty good. He'll be something. But yeah, Dripplin's kind of insane. He just looks so goofy. Because when you think about it, the worm is literally sticking out of the back of the apple. It's so goofy. There, now once Hammer gets Dripplin, he can go and do the entire rest of the game just with Dripplin as his main. Dripplin, Dipplin, Simplin, whatever you call him. Pimplin. Sticky candy syrup. All I know is never trust a woman named Candy. That's not even a joke, that's true. So don't trust a woman named Candy. If her name is Candy, just walk away, man. Just walk away. I will say this though. If her actual name is Candace, that's better. She's probably okay. Because I have seen a few women named Candace that just go by Candy for some reason. I don't understand why. Candace is such an awesome name. But I've seen people, or you know, I've seen women that go by Candy instead. But yeah, don't trust a girl named Candy, especially if it's Candy with a K. If it starts with a K, walk away. Seriously, there you go. That's how you can remember it. If it starts with a K, walk away. Candy with an I or a Y. Either of them. I don't trust either of them. I know it's dumb. It's a joke mostly, but come on. But yeah, you don't. I just don't trust women named Candy. Not that I've necessarily been burned by anybody named Candy, but every Candy that I've met has always been the kind of person that you just don't really want to associate with. At least that's been my experience, so I'm just like, go away. But if, like I said, if her actual name is Candice, then that's fine. Yeah. Met a couple of really hot girls named Candice. They were smashing. Okay, DJ said he had one more 6-star that he wanted us to jump in on. What's the 6-star? Or maybe he's working his way to it right now. While you're doing that, I guess I'll run over here and see if I have any more. Psychic... Oh. Psychic Avalug. Huh. Avalug is a pain in the butt simply because that guy has a ton of defense. Let's see. So a psychic type. Again, psychics don't like bug. They don't like ghost. Huh. And they don't like dark. You know, Avalug, he does a lot of ice type moves. Almost exclusively ice type moves. Could probably take in an Annihilate. I think Annihilate is probably okay because we're gonna use a Screech on him a bunch. However, yeah, if you bring in a special attacker, that would probably be okay too. But I think if you happen to have Annihilate and you have Screech on him, it's probably fine. Because again, once you Terra into Ghost, it's pretty much on. Or if you don't Terra into Ghost, you could use the fighting version too. That should be fine. Well, actually, no. Yeah, Ghost. Stick with Ghost. Yeah, that's just what I would do right off the top of my head, without really thinking too hard about it. One ring, Ledge, Sword Dance power up, plus Screech, Shadow Claw, and 1 KO. Yeah, that's fine. That sounds like it could work. Because my Screech plus your Screech is basically means he's going to be weak as heck. So yeah, that sounds like it could work. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and toss out the code, and we'll hop in. Or at least I'll hop in. I don't know about Hammer. I can't speak for Hammer. Hammer's like, I'm busy! I'm playing with my Diplin. Diplin and I are going to go get some ice cream. You'll hope in TL1. 8CL. This one's going to fail the first time, and I can already tell. Because all the numbers and letters here are really far apart. So it's going to fail the first time. Oh, hey, prove me wrong. All right, good. All right, so let's see. What was I going to bring? Oh, right. Annihilate. The Ghost Annihilate. There we go. That's actually not a bad choice, Hammer. Yeah, that makes sense. If he's got some ghosty type moves, that makes perfect sense. Iceberg into an ice pack. Oh! Somebody else tried to get in, or just, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I think somebody tried to get in at the last moment and then kicked them. I don't know. We'll see. It happens. Yeah. If anybody that was trying to get in is trying to get in because they want the Avalugg, I'll catch it. If you need it, I'll give it to you. Alright, Screech time. Oh, he already missed. My Screech missed immediately. Alright, take two. There we go, that Screech took. Alright, that's two Screeches on him. You should be able to pop him pretty hard now, DJ. If you've got all your sword dances, you should be able to hit him pretty hard. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so we can't do any more Screech. So we're going to do some Rage Fist. Oh no, don't use Destiny Bond. Yeah, Destiny Bond does not work on these. Yeah, stuff like Destiny Bond, Memento, that sort of stuff that kills your opponent if you die as well, those actually do not work in Terror Raids. We're doing really well, though. We're doing extraordinarily well. So I'm not really worried. He's not even hitting me that hard at all. Oh, he's using Iron Defense now. Darn it. Oh, good. He's out of that. I'll actually Screech just so I can give a... Oh, he missed the Screech again. Come on. Really? Missing two Screeches? Yeah, I'm not even going to Terra. I'm just trying to get this Screech off. Just so I can make sure DJ gets a good hit here. There you go. There you go. He's got two Screeches on him. You should be able to whack the crap out of him. There you go. Good shot. Donk. That actually went really well. Yeah, that went really, really well. Usually he's a pain in the butt because his defense is so high. But I think the combination... Me doing the Screeches, you doing the sword dances, That worked really well. I think sometimes it's a battle between people on the team who can get their big shot off first. I think it's always better when you've got at least one person that is like dedicated to just doing like the one thing that's going to benefit the whole team. And that's by using curse. Da da da! Oh, we got another bottle cap. Nice. Oh, Hammer, do you know about hyper training in the game? If not, I can show you real quick how to do hyper training. And I thought about that because we just got another bottle cap. You should have like what, like 3 or 4 bottle caps at this point? And you do not. Okay. So I'll show you hyper training real quick. The cool thing about the bottle caps is you don't have to just get them in the raids. You can actually buy them, but again, they're expensive. They're 20,000 each. So if you buy a bunch of them, it's going to cost you, but they are worth it because any Pokemon that you want to use either competitively or in Terra raids, you're absolutely going to want to hyper train them. Absolutely want to. So this is what we're going to do. You may not even have been to this area yet because I know you're still pretty early on in the game. But here's the map. And again, this is where the school is, the Mesagoza. So we're going to go straight up and we're going to go to this town right here, Montenevera. So we're going to go here. We're going to We're going to fly right to the Pokemon Center. And right as soon as we get to the Pokemon Center, there's going to be a guy that you immediately... He should be right there. Like, you'll immediately see him as soon as you spawn. Just gotta wait for this to move me over now. Come on. And I think I actually need to... Yeah, there he is. He's in the back. See over there with his... I forget the name of that Pokemon. But the big snow guy. Abomasnow. There you go. So yeah, we're going to go over here and talk to him. And this is your hyper training guy. So you go to this guy. It says, do you want to hyper train one of your Pokemon through hyper training? I'm going to say yes. And he's going to say, okay, which one? Now, your Pokemon has to be at least level 50. If it's not level 50, he will not hyper train them. So just make sure they're at least level 50. And you have a few bottle caps to spare. Because for each stat that he increases, he will charge you 1 bottle cap. So at worst, you're going to spend 6 bottle caps total on one Pokemon. What you will want to look out for, and this is the reason why whenever I get a Pokemon via trade that has only, okay stats or good stats, I usually discard them. The only exception is if they're shinies. Just like my Nosepass here. He only has good stats, but he's a shiny, so I'm keeping him, obviously. The Melodic has great stats, and the reason why that matters is because if you take a look at all the stats, and I know the chat's kind of in the way, but I'm sure you can see it. Take a look at all the stats there, and as you can see, each one has a rating. HP, special attack, special defense, and speed all say best, and that's good. You want that, because if they're already marked as best, that means you do not even have to hyper train them, which is excellent. It saves you money big time in the long run. So if you happen to get a Pokemon that has all stats marked as best, you don't even have to hyper train him, which is awesome. So this Melodic is actually really, really nice. So we're going to do this one. All right, I have 33 bottle caps, so I have plenty. And now he's going to ask me which stats I want to raise. As you can see, the ones that were marked best already have the little crown by them. When they have the little crown, that means that's as good as they're going to get. You don't need to hyper train them. In this case, my Melodic is going to be concentrating mostly on special attack. So I don't even really need to train attack because I'm never going to use it. You can hyper train it if you want, but I think it's a waste. So it's really up to you, however you want to do it. The only thing I'm going to hyper train here is defense because I will eventually need better defense, and the defense on this thing is actually pretty low. So we're going to have him hyper train defense. Select that, and then go to training. And he does his little thing, and it blanks out. And that's it. He is now hyper trained. And he'll ask if you want to continue, and if you choose to, you can hit yes. And then you can train pretty much as many Pokemon as you want based on the number of bottle caps you have available to you. I think, yeah, the rest of these I've already hyper trained, I believe. Yeah, these are already hyper trained. That one, oh, the nose pass. Yeah, let's hyper train it. Yeah, see, this one's going to be a little expensive, but again, he's a shiny, so I'm making an exception. So, yeah, if this is not a shiny, I do not hyper train this thing. I just dump it. I get rid of it. But yeah, we're making an exception here because he is shiny, so I'm going to have to go through and mark all of these for training. Although, I think I'm going to go attack with his design. So I can actually afford to not do special attack right now. So I'll save myself the bottle cap and not train that. Because, yeah, I think I'm just going to go physical damage with this guy. Okay, so we're going to do that. That cost me 5 bottle caps. And there we go. When we go back, as you probably noticed... Oops, I didn't want to do that, but we'll show you anyway. Now they all say hyper trained, as well, except for the one that I didn't do. So now they're all hyper trained. Hyper trained and best is basically the same thing. So there you go. And again, the bottle caps, you can get them in Terra raids. You usually only get 1, maybe 2 if you're lucky in a Terra raid. And it's the higher end Terra raids that give them, not the 3 or the 4s. They have to be 5 and above to get a chance of a bottle cap. Or, like I said, you can go and buy them. And the best place, well, actually, the really, which place was it that sells them? Is it it's the Delibird, right? Yeah, I think it's the Delibird Gifts, which is not in this city. They do have them in various different cities. The one city that I always go to for the Delibird stuff is going to be, where are you? Yep, nope, not here. It's going to be over here. So we'll go over to Levencia. Fizandipiti? What is Fizandipiti? I have no idea what that is. I guess that's a different language. Okay. So now that we're here in Levencia, I already know where the locations we're going to are. We're going to go to the Delibird Presence first. Now, Delibird Presence is where you can get all the various battle items. You can just buy them straight out. The thing is, each Delibird Presence has different battle items. They're not all the same. They're not all static. So whereas, see, I have various different options here. The most popular for me being the Shell Bell. I love Shell Bell. It's so darn good. But yeah, you probably recognize a lot of these as all the different types of stuff you can equip to a Pokemon for various benefits. Like I said, each Delibird Presence is different. So whereas, say, this one has the Flame Orb, another Delibird Presence may not have the Flame Orb, it'll have something else. So, yeah, definitely want to check the different Delibird places. What I wanted to show you, though, is go down to General Goods. There's the bottle cap right there at the very top. 20,000. Like I said, as I mentioned, they are expensive, but you'll definitely want them. Never buy these stones. The Water Stone, Leaf Stone, Thunderstorm, Firestone. Never buy these. I know you'll probably want some of these eventually so you can get your various evolutions. But these just show up in the world randomly. And before you know it, you will actually have a whole bunch of these. So just, there's no point in buying these. Don't ever buy these. Same thing with the Sweet and the Tart Apple. Don't ever buy these. Simply because you just won't need to. Let me see. The Everstone, you obviously know what that does. I actually find these to have some value. So that's why I have a bunch. I use them mostly for breeding and stuff like that. But yeah, the bottle caps are here. Never buy those. And never buy the Sweet Apples. Okay, so now we're going to exit there. The Rotom phone cases. I'm sure you can figure out what that is. The one other place I wanted to show you was the Chansey store, which is just right over here. Again, Chansey stores are located in various different cities. Just look for the green awning, and there you go. And this is where you're going to get your vitamins. And again, like I said, you can just buy the vitamins, but they do get expensive. See, 10,000 each. You can buy an unlimited amount, or 999, basically the maximum amount. But like I said, it does get expensive. Ability capsules are okay. If anything, I use the PP ups the most because those are so handy. I use PP up almost, I would say, at least every other Pokemon. I use at least one PP up. These I don't really use, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you won't have any use for them. Then you get your energy power, vital orbs. Oh, the mints. You don't generally have to buy mints because, again, you will get them to drop in the various Terra raids. But if you do actually need some, then this is where you buy them too. And the one I find I use the most is usually the Adamant Mint, or I believe it's is it the Quiet? Yeah, I use Quiet Mint fairly often, and I also use Modest Mint. The cool thing is if you do get a bunch of these that you don't actually need from Terra raids, they sell for 5,000 each. So if you get a nice little stack of them and you just don't need them, just sell them, and you get 5,000 each for them. So that's a nice way to get some easy money. So yeah, that's your Delibird presents, and that's your Chansey store. If I trade you a Pichu, could you breed it for me? I guess. I mean, you could breed it as well. Do you not have a Ditto? If you don't have a Ditto... Oh, no. I just traded away one of my extra Dittos. And I'd had that Ditto for like 3 months because I kept thinking somebody's eventually going to need it. But nobody ever asked for it. And I even pointed it out. I was like, I have this Ditto. And everybody's like, eh. And then I finally got rid of it. Oh, you have 3. Okay. Well, yeah, you could breed the Pichu right now if you wanted to. It's a little annoying, but you could do it. What are you trying to get out of the Pichu? Besides the obvious. Yeah, do you not know how to breed? I can show you how to breed. Yeah, here, let me get to the outskirts of the town here, and I'll show you how to breed. Oh, this is actually not a good location for this. Actually, well, hold on. Let me go up here. But yeah, it's actually super easy to breed now. Because I know in the old games you used to have to take them to the little breeding places so that your Pokemon could play. Oh crap, I didn't mean to touch this guy. No, I didn't want to do false swipe. Come on, just go away. There. Oh, be quiet, DJ. I'll show you how to breed. We're gonna get some breeding going. I have a Pichu. Is there something special about your particular Pichu? Because I have a Pichu, and I could just breed that. Yeah, I am sincerely curious as to why you're asking me to breed a... I mean, because if you wanted me to breed something for you, I'd do it, but I'm just curious as to why Pichu in particular. Is there something special about your Pichu? Because like I said, I have Pichus that I can just use. If I didn't bring it up, someone else would. I'll be quiet. It's normal. I just thought Pichu was super rare. Not really. I mean, he's not super common. Like Pikachus in this game, they're not super common, but you do eventually find them out in the world. They're around. It's kind of like the various evolutions. You can find them out in the world. They're just not that common. So I wouldn't even say they were rare. Same thing with Eevees. They're not exactly rare. But there are certain places you can go to where you're pretty much guaranteed to get a certain evolution every time. Like there's a spot out in the northern part of the main world map where you go and there's a Sylveon there every time. The only thing about that Sylveon is once you fight the Sylveon, whether you defeat it or you catch it, once you do that, it has a timer, like a 6-hour timer before it respawns. What's hard to get? Nothing really. I guess the only thing that would be hard to get would be maybe some of the exclusives, simply because you don't have access to them. Like you have Scarlet, so you're not going to have access to Iron Hands. You're not going to have access to Iron Moth. You're not going to have access to Iron Valiant. Rabska is hard to get. I would say no to the Rabska because the Relors are really easy to find. And Rabska comes from Relor. You just have to evolve it. So again, Rabska, rare, but the Relors are all over the desert. Yeah, they're the little guys that roll that little ball around. They're basically dung beetles. That's what they are. So the Rabska, yes, is rare, technically. But there's so many Relors that you can just go and grab one and evolve it. And plus, Rabska is another one that you will see in Terra raids. I've gotten several from Terra raids. Let me think. What else is fairly rare? Oh, there is one place that you can go to that does have a few interesting spawns. It's all the way up here in the corner of the map. And the only annoying thing about this area is there's only like one fairly close flight point, which is right over here. And basically this whole little area right here has all of the rare berries. And like right up here in this little spot, you will occasionally find a random Jolteon or a random Leafian. I think that's really the only two that spawn up. I think I've seen an Umbreon here, but the Umbreon doesn't matter because once you get to Area 0, there's a cave there that you can go to where Umbreon spawns fairly often. What about Glalie? Glalie is actually pretty common. In fact, he's right over in this area right here. Like right here, there's like a ridge where you kind of walk up all this area right here. So yeah, Glalie is all over the place right over here. Do you have a Leafian? I do have a Leafian. But like I said, I could actually probably go out here. Let's do it. Let's go out here. And I'll just kind of show you what I'm talking about. All the Pokemon up there are pretty high level. They're all in their 50s. So just make sure your team is ready. Oh, also, make sure you grab these little guys. You'll see little gimme ghouls running all over the place. Or not really running, but they'll be standing all over the place, and you can hear them too. Every time you see them or hear them, run up to them and grab their coins. Because you will need the coins. Here, I'll see what we got out here. Alright, so yeah. Again, the spawns out here, as far as these little thingies right here, are not that plentiful, but they tend to be the rare berries. Like, see that Pasho berry? Those are not very common. But yeah, you'll get an assortment of different berries out here. You'll also see a lot of these guys. These guys like to hang out here. They're all over the place. Oh yeah, then you got your little Toadschools and stuff. Oh look, there you go. There's a Raichu. Yeah, see, the Raichus like to spawn out here too. So yeah, you can just grab those. And also in Area 0, there's tons of Raichus. They're everywhere down there. So at first they feel like they're rare, but they're really not. Let me see. I'm trying to make my way over to that one little area I was talking about to see which evolution spawn there. Like I said, it's usually a Jolteon, a Leafian, or an Umbreon. Oh, there's another Raichu. Let's speed through a little faster here. Oh, this, yeah, these guys too. These spawn out here too. They're not that rare. But this is the only area in the game where they spawn. So again, once you get up here, you will run into one. Okay. Oh, the Deerlings are super common. Don't even worry about those. They're everywhere. Lurantis, again, they're pretty common in this area. Let's see, what's this guy? Oh, the Serena. This Serena is actually a little special. Because if I'm not mistaken, she actually is kind of rare in the sense that this is the only place she spawns. And every time she spawns here, she is always the terrestrialized version. Not only that, but she's level 65. So she's actually not a pushover if you don't have a level 100. She can actually bang you up a little bit. So, yeah. She can be, and plus she can be very handy if you actually need somebody that is a little stronger than most of your Pokemon. Let's see. Oh, there's another one of those. Let's see. More Heracrosses. Yeah, usually right around here or sometimes a little further south. Oh, look, there's Spidops. Poor Spidops. He gets no respect. He's the Rodney Dangerfield of this game. But yeah, I usually see an evolution somewhere in this little area here. There's more Lurantis. Oh, here's that ridge I was telling you about. So you come up here. There should be some Cubchews, some Beartics. Oh, and lots of these ghost dogs. Yeah, these little ghost dogs. There's also Frostmoths up here, too. Let's see if I can get... oh, there we go. There's the Glalie. There's Frostlass. There's a Cubchew right over there. See, plenty of Glalies right here. And occasionally, you will get a Frostmoth that spawns about right here. Oh, there it is. See? There's Frostmoth. Oh, there's two of them, actually. Okay. There you go. That's where all your Frostmoths are. Let me go back over here. What was that? Oh, look, there you go. A Glaceon. there you go. There's a random evolution right there. A Glaceon. Yeah, this one actually isn't that common, but obviously she does spawn. Hi, Glaceon. How you doing, buddy? You want the Glaceon? I'll give you the Glaceon. I'll catch it if you need it. Here, I'll get some quick ball action here. And you just found the Jolteon? Okay. Well, you got the Jolteon. Apparently, I'm getting the Glaceon. If Glaceon will be nice enough to let me catch her. Oh, right. I have false swipe here. I can just use that. Here, we'll do some false swipe. Oh, you have all the others but Leafeon. Okay, so you really need the Leafeon. Okay. Well, here, I'll catch this one real quick, and then I'll backtrack and see if there's a Leafeon over there. Because if there is going to be a spawn point for the Leafeon, it's going to be right back over there. You just need a Brambleghast and a Rabsca. Like I said, the Rellor will evolve into the Rabsca for you. As far as the Brambleghast, you can take the little one, the basic one. What is it called? Obviously not the Brambleghast, but the little one, the smaller version. The way to evolve that guy is you put him into Go mode. If you don't know what Go mode is, basically just bring your Pokemon out like that and just have him walk with you. I want to say it's 1,000 steps. Yeah, to get the basic Brambleghast or because I think it's Bramblegeist, isn't it? That's the bigger one or whatever. But anyways, the little one, you put it into Go mode like this, and you just walk with him. Yeah, just have him follow you around. It does take a little bit of time, and it's a little tedious because you just got to walk and stuff. Because if you get too far from your Pokemon in Go mode, it will go back into the ball. In fact, here, let me see if I... There we go. Yeah, see, mine just went back into the ball. But yeah, just put him in Go mode and walk with him for 1,000 steps, and it will evolve on its own. It takes too long. Well, sometimes you gotta put in the work, buddy. You gotta put in the work. Anything worth doing is probably gonna take a little time. Let's see, what do we got here? We got some more dogs. Oh yeah, the dogs like to spawn up here too. Let's see. Yeah, I've seen Leafeon again in this particular area in this part of the map. I've seen the Leafeons. That's why I'm kind of looking around. Let me look up here. me see, what do we got up here? Nothing up here. You'd rather just find a random one? Well, they're out there. You can find them. They're in the desert, and they're also in that area where I was at earlier, where we saw the carcels and stuff. Let's see, that's the Serena again. I was gonna say, Hammer, do you have... Is it okay if I trade you some shiny Pokemon? I have too many. What shiny Pokemon are you talking about? Actually, there are a couple of shinies that I am kind of after. Okay, I'm not... Come on, jump, man. You just want a legendary Kyogre? I want a Volcanion. I would so like to have a Volcanion. Just because it's a goofy looking Pokemon and it's actually kind of useful. Okay, so apparently Leafeon is not going to spawn for me here. I guess my evolution spawn was the Glaceon that I got. Let me see. I'm going over here just so I can force the respawn. Come on. Oh, now we have Cititans up there. Oh, wow, we have a lot of Cititans up there. Or not Cititans, but Citadels. And the Cititans. Look at all these things. Damn, that's a lot. Any shinies? Nope, no shinies, as far as I can tell. You found a Leafeon? Hammer will probably want it. If you catch it. Because I'm not having any luck finding a Leafeon. Yeah, I can't get it to spawn. Do you have a Mimikyu? Yes. Mimikyus are actually fairly common. They spawn mostly out in that weird wooded area where all the rocks are painted and stuff. But yeah, you can go out there and there's usually at least a couple of Mimikyus out there. I know you're saying, no, just evolve it with a leaf stone. Problem is, if you don't have an Eevee, you can't really do that either. I don't think I have any extra Eevees. I think I have like one, but I'm keeping it as an Eevee on purpose. I'm actually surprised I've not found a pink Heracross yet. Spidops. There you go. DJ says he'll trade you a Leafeon, since I'm having no luck finding one out here right now. Because I'm pretty sure I think I only have a single Leafeon. It's not one that I use very often, but I always like to have at least one of pretty much everything. I'm pretty sure I only have one. Let's see, species. Yeah, I do have just one. There's my little guy. Watch, as soon as you guys complete the trade, the Leafeon's gonna spawn for me. It's always how it goes. A Honchkrow. Yeah, those guys like to spawn at night, the Honchkrows. Which makes sense. Yeah, I'm not getting any leafy because it's like I feel like for the longest time, every time I came out here, there was always a Jolteon just hanging out right here, And now he's not here, and it's kind of weird to me. Because I used to see him all the time. Oh, and another little thing, Hammer. If you ever need to, like say if there's a Pokemon that's like stuck up in the tree like that and you can't get to it, just back up a little bit, charge toward the tree, and hit your little speed thingy, and you can actually knock it down like that. Say, yeah, you basically you turn your extra little speed boost on by pressing your left control stick down, and it gives you a little speed boost, and then you basically bonk your head into the tree. And it knocks down any Pokemon that are stuck to it. Lots of Sudowoodoos out here today. Kebia berry. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find a Leafeon out here, at least not right now. Oh, look, there's a Spidup stuck on the tree. Yep, no Leafeon for me. That's a bummer. It's like, no, you got the Glaceon, that's all you get. Alright, one last try. And no Leafeon. There's a Raichu. Yeah. Didn't want you, wanted Jolteon or Leafeon. I think I'm done. I'm like extra hungry. Thanks for hanging out, guys. It was fun. We will be doing this again next week. Hopefully they'll give us another featured raid at some point. But yeah, I am going to head out and go get some food. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. If you guys need to complete that trade, I know both of you are in Discord. So yeah, at least you'll have that option. That's why I was kind of hanging around a little bit. I was like, I want to see, I want to make sure you guys are able to see that trade through. But then I remembered both of y'all are in Discord, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some food. You guys have fun. We'll see you all next week, and try not to hurt any Sprigatititos, because Sprigatito is our friend. Why would you want to hurt Sprigatito? No, we need Sprigatititos in our lives. Don't we?